I see him over there. Put that up. Open my beer. Cosmo, Judith, hello. How you doing tonight? I've got some music on. Good to see you, Cosmo, too. I'm doing good, Judith. Stephanie?
Yeah.
Judith, Stephanie's going to come in and say hello.
I'm a mess.
Oh, you're a mess? Don't worry about it. She's here.
Hi, Judith.
Okay, hey, B, thank you for coming. She may respond in chat. I'm sure she sees you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do you got going on there?
My blanket.
No, the music.
Oh, I'm just watching videos.
Okay. I'll tell you what she says. Okay? Okay. She says, hello, Stephanie.
Hello.
Okay. Okay. I've posted a link, Judith. If I don't know if you can come up on the panel. I know you have a cell phone. I don't know if you can get up here, but if you want to, you're free to come up. Yep, B, that's my wife. I'm doing good. How are things in Amsterdam or near Amsterdam? Cosmo says hello. Nice to see you. She's sitting over there on the couch.
Nice to see you.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I know Jimbo's live now, and a lot of people are there. But I'll do this for a while. We'll see how it goes. No worries. Can you hear the music well enough? I barely can, but I'm going deaf. A little cold. We had a beautiful warm day today, but we expected to go down in the 40s this evening. So we had a beautiful day today, in fact. Hey, Roy, thank you for coming. Appreciate it. Steph came and said hello a minute ago. Mm-hmm. Says hello again. Okay. Yep. Yeah, she said hello. Right. I don't know if you can hear her, but she's over there. Yeah. Oh, you heard her. Good. He heard you from over there. Yeah, she's pointed out that she's a loudmouth. Those are her words. Okay. So I got Jimbo on the tablet over here. "79 degrees, Judith, in down there by Houston. I know where you are. It's pretty warm. It was warm today. I felt it for the first time. It felt like the sun was really hot today. When I went out, t-shirt. Yeah, Jimbo. Yeah. Let me see. Without making a mess. You see? There we go. If you see the highlight, that's because they're talking about me over there. That's why my name's highlighted in their chat. But it's all good. They're just mentioning the fact that I'm live too, and I think Jimbo's getting ready. It wouldn't surprise me if after time goes by, we see Jimbo up on my panel here. Really, Roy? Leaving YouTube. I'm kind of sorry to hear that. I noticed that she's kind of not around as much as she used to be, although I still see her in live streams. Maybe she'll come by tonight. If she's leaving YouTube, then I guess never see her again, because I'm not on other social media. I do have a Facebook account, but I really don't use it. I really don't know how. Really? Wow. No idea. Right. Thank you for sharing. Did she have another issue this morning, Roy? If she had another issue this morning, I was unaware of it. Look, here's Pure Zen here. Look, I'm reading her now. At Jimbo's. Is that really? She's over at Jimbo's now talking about it, right? If it's true, I'd like to know how she knows it was him. I would like to know how she knows it was him. That's what I'd like to know. You know, you can read it at Jimbo's right now. She's there now talking. I just commented to her. See, they're all asking her. I don't know if any of you. Hey, Terry, how we doing? There you are. Sorry, I was reading at Jimbo's. There's all kinds of interesting stuff going on. You know?
Yeah.
I see you in the garage there, Terry.
You forget I see all.
Huh?
I just don't blab all.
Sure.
See, there's one going here. There's one going right there.
Not paying much attention. Here, it's for you. I don't want to speculate. I hear what they're all saying over there. But once again, I don't, other than what they say, I don't, you know, I'd like to know how she knows. Like, what
She
What
fucking
is it?
saw it, dude.
well, I didn't see it. Did you? What's up, Steph?
Just watch it.
Huh?
I'm so curious.
Well, no, they're talking over here. I'm talking with Zen and Jimbo's.
Uh-huh.
Let me scroll back. It started way back here, Steph.
Hello, Miss Doug.
Hi.
It started right here. She's talking to Dart Munch. Right, you got that?
Yeah.
So then I started chatting with her a little bit, asked her, you know. Yep, so B, I see you over there. Okay. Sorry, Terry. Dutchman, high five. Thank you for coming. Is the music too loud? If not, I'll turn it up. I'll make it just too
That's
loud.
awful loud.
Then it'll be good.
Hello, Miss Ellen.
I gotta be careful what I do here. Hey, hello.
Mr. Roy, Miss Wolfie, Mr. Dutch.
Wolfie Gal's here. There you are. Hello, Wolfie Gal. Thank you for coming. Now, I don't mean to put you on the spot, Wolfie Gal, but a few days ago I took note of one of your comments, and I've been meaning to ask you about it. You said you saw Hendrix 2 months before he died. I'm just floored. I have met someone who saw Hendrix before. It was a long time ago, though. But only once I met someone who said, yeah, they saw Hendrix play. So I'm actually I'd like to hear about it. What was the venue? What do you remember about the show? What songs did he play? Who was his lineup in his band? Do you know who was with him at the time?
Hey, Miss Fortuna.
Stuff like that. Wolfie Gal, you don't have to answer any of it if you don't want to. That's fine. But it just what you said, and I've just been thinking about it. What about you, Terry?
Nope.
Never saw Hendrix?
Nope. I saw his buddy Frank Marino in Mahogany Rush.
Yeah, I saw Mahogany Rush in '78 at the Day on the Green Festival in Oakland, California. It might have been '79. I don't want to swear to the year. Why are you echoing that? Hey, Fortuna, thank you for coming. I should post a link again, shouldn't I? Now I got to go read over here, Terry. Sorry, excuse me.
I got it right here. I can tell you what they say. You read kind of slow, dude, and get lost.
Yeah, no, but I can't do this and read at the same time. You seem to be able to do that.
Well, this is your stream. You should be paying attention here. Right?
Sometimes.
Huh?
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Dug her up, he says. I imagine they're going to come. I think Jimbo said earlier he'll come up on the panel. Not that I'm
Yes, Mr.
Shandy's live too. Any of you go to the lurkers line? Ducky, I know you do. I just got Shandy's notice. Terry, you're awful loud over there.
I got to turn Jimbo down.
I'm not listening to Jimbo. You see,
Well, here, I can go on his stream right here.
I'm not listening. You can put him in your ears if you want, right? Couldn't you?
He doesn't have his gig up.
Okay. Not sure how many months is that. 69 in Baltimore Civic Center.
Oh, that's why.
Who play? First question.
Why?
He wasn't the only band, obviously, at the Baltimore Civic Center that night. Who else played? And I know you're not exactly sure the month. I'm not going to ask you the band lineup again because if you know, you'll know, and if you don't, you don't. But maybe a specific song or two that you heard and remember, perhaps, I would love to hear about. If anything made an impression on you. I guess he was touring on the Axis album at the time. Oi, 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 oi.
Hey!
Oi, oi, Tricky.
Hey, dude.
What's up? Stephanie says hello, Tricky.
Right, I just had to shut down the YouTube one if I was going to get feedback. How are we doing, guys?
Doing good.
Not bad. Having me a fucking lazy day today, man. I'm fucking tired.
I'm glad you
There
guys
you
are
go.
there.
I got one for you. Watch this. Let me give Jimbo a wink. Let me give Jimbo a wink. Watch.
Yo!
Hey, dude.
Oh, look at that, man. Dougie, you've got an awesome setup there, bro. Huge monitor.
Hey,
Yeah.
Jimbo.
I think you got a kick out of that.
Man,
You know Jimbo, right, Tricky?
Which one, sorry?
Jimbo. You know Jimbo Thunderhawk?
No, I don't think I've seen Jimbo before.
Okay, well, he's doing a live stream right now. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his panel up because he used all his 20 hours for the month. Right?
Right, I gotcha.
So what he did was he went to my channel. He's on his live stream, and that's what I showed him, was him looking at us. Yeah.
Gotcha.
He's not looking at us now, Terry. He left.
he's right here.
He's right there.
Well, I've just finished an absolute monster of a live stream. I've done 6.5 hours.
I was at your live stream, 4 hours ago. I said hello.
I know, I saw you, man. I saw you. And Terry, you popped in.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Mary.
I had a big one.
Good.
Hello, Miss Mary.
You had a guest?
I had my guest, near and dear friend to me, Kat. We've been mates and sort of buddies on that way for a long time. But now she's married. I was married and all that lot, but we've still remained really good friends.
I've been in England enough to know that doesn't really matter.
Nah, it don't matter. But we've always remained really good friends, and she's near and dear to me. And next Friday night, her and my little sister are going to come over, and they're going to join me on the stream.
You're going to bring your little sister on the stream, man. Good for you.
Yeah, she's coming in. Yeah, and apparently they're going to.
I brought family members of my own on. I've had my daughter and my son in my stream, and my wife, of course.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay. You're going to bring your sister on. I think that's great. I'd love to meet your sister.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's been on one before, but that was a hell of a long time ago now. So it's long due for her to have another appearance onto the show, you know?
You know Mike? Do you know Mike H?
Mike. How you doing, Mike?
How you doing, sir? Good to meet you.
Yeah, not too bad, man. Not too bad. I've just finished a monster live stream of my own on the Tricky Bricky Show, and I've sort of just got into bed and I thought, I'll just check out, see what Daddy Doug's doing.
Hello, Mary.
It popped up that you were doing a StreamYard, so I thought, well, hell, why the heck not just join in and come and say hello, you know?
Nice.
Yes, sir. Good to meet you, sir.
Yeah, you
So
too,
Mike,
man.
Tricky Bricky has a live stream where it's basically a party. He sets up like a DJ in a DJ booth, and he has sometimes a panel,
Hey, Mr.
sometimes
Sean.
but his idea is he plays music the whole time. And he splices videos and other clips, some other stuff in on the screen. He does stuff that I don't do on because I don't know how to do it. Right? I mean, you spend time setting that up, right? That's
Yeah, I've spent months getting it to where it is now. It's not happened overnight, you know. It's been a long process.
For a live stream before, unlike guys like me who just decide on the spur of the moment and go on. Right?
Yeah,
You
I
have
set it up. I sort of have an idea. It's almost like I produce before I even go live. I have an idea of what I'm going to do that night and how I'm going to set it up and what direction I want it to go.
You already know in your head what videos you're going to show and what and why.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, what
see, I don't
works with what videos, and I make on my own videos as well. So everything on my show is pretty unique. It's all homemade and come out as this. How can I say it? This bottomless cavity of strangeness.
Strangeness, yeah. Mary, are you talking?
I just wanted to say hello. How are you doing?
We're doing good.
Mary.
Chantel May. Hello, Chantel.
How are you doing?
Chat. Hello,
Very
MCC channel. Hello, good to see you here. Thank you for coming. Please promote your channel. Please put up your link if you want. MCC channel, and I see Chantel May. These are Filipino friends of mine who have live streams from the Philippines.
Oh, wow. The Philippines. What a beautiful country. Somewhere I've got to visit soon.
You might go to the Philippines one day, right, Tricky?
Absolutely. Yeah, I love the Philippines. I love everything about Southeast Asia. It's just a beautiful part of the world. You know, I'm gonna be going back to Thailand hopefully within the next 3 weeks.
You seem to go to Thailand about every 2 months.
Yeah, I mean, I've only been back a week and 1 day. I'm going to get back there within a month this time.
You've gone 3 times in the last 2 months or 2.5 months.
I went in. I got back on the 23rd of January. Sorry, no, I got back on the 19th of January. I was back over there again on the 5th of April. And I'm hoping to get back to Thailand again from the UK.
So you've been twice now. You've been twice now, and you're going to go
this year. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But Dougie, as you know, man, I work really hard to achieve that. You know. And
I know you put the bricks in.
I put the bricks in, and I put the arrows in.
Tricky is actually a mason. If you go to his channel and watch his videos, a lot of them are bricklaying. He's building brick walls. He does. You know, he's a bricklayer. What he does.
Yeah.
Construction work.
And so his videos are kind of interesting like that. He does a fast motion and he does the whole day, right? Or at least the morning or something, right?
That's it. But I'm actually releasing a new video tomorrow whereas instead of doing the sped up stuff, I've actually spoken through it and tried to do a step-by-step guide about how to do a complete garden wall from start to finish.
Mike H has a channel too, and he posts videos. Mike H is a tile setter.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, cool. I love that sort of stuff, Mike. Cool, man. I'll definitely subscribe, man. I'll subscribe and give it a good look, man. Definitely.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
No problem at all, man. No problem at all. YouTube's a community,
I've known
man.
Mike H. Tricky. I've known Mike H. since the very first day I ever chatted, and that day is just about 2 years ago now.
Oh, wow.
And
You've been doing longer than me, man.
Easy I saw that. You put a video up, right?
The little red golf cart.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. That's sweet, Terry.
C&K, thank you for coming. Damon, I see you here. Joe,
alignment yet, though.
Tom, I'm sorry, MCC, please post your links. Again, MCC is a fellow live streamer. She live streams from the Philippines. And I'll be honest with you, I don't understand everything they say in the chat because a lot of it's in Philippine. So I don't know what they're talking about. Take care, Tricky. Thank you for coming up.
Good night. Later, Rick.
Okay. Mary Birdie. Yeah, it's okay. You had a phone call. No worries. Mary Birdie, I'll be honest. I'm sensitive because I don't feel like we address your issues enough. But please feel free to come back If you have something to say, I'll try and make sure you have time to say it.
I cut for a minute there because I just filled out the paperwork to submit an application for homestead.
We saw Miss Terry.
Yeah.
She appeared for a brief moment.
Yeah. She don't like that. You know that. She says, pay attention to this, damn it.
Here comes Tricky again.
Hey.
My apologies.
No worries. I thought you fell asleep. Tricky,
I just had a call come through.
I know it's 3 a.m, there, right? Or is it only 2 in the morning, right?
Yeah. I just had a call come through. Why someone was ringing me at this time of night, I don't know, but
Oh, that's not Mr. B. That's not for playing golf, buddy. It's for rolling around the neighborhood.
yeah.
There's a whole bunch of us live here, and they all got little chitlins.
Easter holiday played golf. Easter holiday was like 2 weeks ago, was it? There we go. I'm sorry. I'll start doing this. I better pay attention, right?
But I do play golf.
How you doing, Ellen? You good?
I didn't see Miss Ellen. Oh, there you are. Howdy, Miss Ellen.
So anybody watch Paul's Kittens today? Paul at Beach Life?
Mr. Van Dam. Yeah, I was checking him out.
Dude, he put his kittens up all day on the cam for like several hours.
Yep.
I mean, and they were like week-old kittens with the mother, so she's laying there feeding them.
Yep.
And she's treating and cleaning them, like licking them.
Yeah,
it was just the cutest thing.
Yeah, the mama cat was very cool.
And they were all black and white. They were all like, what is that? Calico. They were all right.
Pinto.
No, not pinto. That's brown.
No, that's horse.
Terry, have you got the Snoop Dogg suspension on your golf cart? You can bounce down the road.
Yeah,
It keeps me rolling.
No, that's not my cart, man. That I'm just working on that.
Thank you for coming.
That's a fucking $16,000 cart.
That's your neighbor's cart, right?
Yeah, my buddy down the street.
Your buddy down the street. You see? Yeah. What he's doing, he's servicing it in some way. He's either cleaning it or mending it or something, checking the tire pressure.
Yeah.
Whatever it is he's doing, that's what he's doing.
And a little alignment. Fucking thing's brand
You're
new.
gonna realign the golf cart, Terry?
Yeah. Fucking thing pulls to the right like a mad dog.
I don't know what to tell you when your golf cart's pulling right. What do? You adjust your stance, right?
Get out and kick it to the left.
Terry, if you're a golfer, man, you adjust your stance if you're pulling right.
Or go off a jump and land on the left side to straighten it out.
Hello, JT. Thank you for coming.
Knock your shit.
Just imagine, Terry. Just imagine if you had the only one on the block.
Yeah,
which you go up and go and go down the road like that. And
hydraulics.
Yeah. That'd be awesome on a golf cart, wouldn't it? You see me rolling.
Anybody in my chat who wants to self-promote, please post your links. Roy can post a link if he wants to his channel. He's more than welcome to.
Absolutely, guys. Yeah, make sure you hit the like and subscribe for Dougie, Mike, and Terry. Get your likes in there. Hit the thumbs up for these guys.
No, Mike's got a good channel. You can watch it. You can watch his progress doing tile jobs. He's a lot like yours, Tricky, because it's like the bricks. He's doing the tiles though.
Yeah. I love all the construction.
Hey, I
love watching YouTube to learn other trades. Although I really try myself, I try and stick to my own trade. If I need another trade, I'll get a professional to come and do it for me, because you can be a master of one. I find people who are jack of all trades. It's good. It's good if you can do that and turn your hand to a lot of things. I'm quite flamboyant and I can turn my hand to a lot of things, but I'm only really a professional at bricklaying.
I was a union iron worker in New York City, and when you're a union worker, you respect the trades.
Absolutely, yeah.
I don't know if you're see you, Mike. I don't know if you're unionized. Right?
No,
you're not.
We don't really do unions in the UK, man.
Hey, Brian, thank you for coming.
Yeah, the unions typically are organized criminals anyway.
Yeah, we're all self-employed. I mean, tradesmen here, you either have your own business or you're subcontract to a contractor, but you get no unions. It's a bit like how America used to be. It's the land of the opportunity here now.
Yeah.
Whereas unions stop the land of opportunity. They sort of castrate you a little bit to stop you making the money you should be making.
Unions, Tricky, in my estimation. There's private sector unions, and there's municipal or public sector unions, which are paid for with taxpayer money.
Yeah,
that is to say, like sanitation department could be completely run by a city or a county or any municipality, and those people can unionize.
Yeah,
and that affects directly the revenues that are raised by taxing the citizens, right? Yeah. So therefore, that money needs to be husbanded, not squandered, because you've given them your money.
Hey, Mr. Brad,
you don't go to jail, buddy. So that you don't go to jail, right? That's why you gave them the money, and now what their responsibility should be to spend it wisely.
Absolutely.
Unfortunately, that's not the case.
No.
Hello.
How it is in the UK is you subcontract as me as a bricklayer. I can work for whoever I want, whenever I want. I'm not in any sort of union at all. And what happens is if I'm working for a subcontractor, like a company, they will tax me at source. So if I say for instance,
you would be the subcontractor if you're working for another company. Then I'm a general contractor.
I'm a subcontractor. Yeah,
right.
So I can subcontract to any different company I want.
Right.
And then when I get my pay come through to me, they take my taxes at source. So I never have to pay taxes at the end of the year. I never get a tax bill.
Do you get paid by the unit or by the hour?
It depends on what I'm doing. Basically,
you want to get paid by the unit, don't you?
I get paid if I'm on price. I will get, say, for instance, $1.50 a brick per laid. So if I lay 1,000 bricks in a day, it's $1,500.
Yeah, if you're getting paid by the unit, if you're getting $1.50 a brick, you're getting fat, wealthy every day, aren't you?
Yeah. So I bang them down. I bang them down as quick as I can when I'm doing that. But then 20% of that goes to the government. What goes for taxes? Yeah.
Hey, Brad, how you doing?
20%, that gets taxed at source. That will get taxed at source. So then, say for instance, I'll do a whole week, and say for instance, a ballpark figure. Say for instance, I earn $5,000 in a week. Then $1,000 will go to the government, and it gets taken from me straight away, and I won't even see that money, and then I'll just.
So we understand employer withholding. We do that in America too. Generally, your employer withholds unless you're going 1099 or as an independent contractor.
Right. And when you 1099 and you sub out like you do, Ricky, you also got to carry your own. If you have guys working,
you have your own insurance.
You need to have workman's comp for them. You need to have your own insurance and bonding as well.
Absolutely, yeah. I have public liability insurance and all that sort of stuff. But if I have any other guys work for me, that's down to them to have their own insurance. It's not down to me.
Yeah.
Right? They come work with me on the Quibo that they have their own insurance, etc.
Yeah.
And the same person who pays me will pay them, but if they will pay them the rate which I tell them to as the ganger, as the man in charge.
Part of why I do so many trades, Ricky, is I've been down all those trails for a lot of years, and I generally work as a general. That way I assume liability for all trades involved. Sometimes I decide to sub it out if I'm busy, if I have somebody good. If not, I do it. Same thing with kitchens. A lot of times I'll do some of the tile work or I'll sub it out. So a lot of people misinterpret that.
Yeah, I that's pretty much the same as me, Terry. Yeah. If I'm busy, I'll get other guys to come in and do it, or I'll create a gang.
Also, should I sacrifice 60,000 to go make 6,000? That'd be fucking stupid.
Exactly that. I'm exactly the same. If I can make the money without anybody else, I'll do it by myself.
Fucking A. Plus, half the time I blow their ass out of the fucking water because, like you said, they just want to get in and out of there.
Let me ask Mike a question. When you work, Mike, you work for a price? Do you give a price, or do you work by the hour?
I give an upfront bid.
An upfront bid, okay. And you basically stick to it unless there's changes.
Yep. That's called a change order they would submit.
Sure.
Because you're bound by a contract.
I suppose when you're doing trial, it's pretty straightforward what needs to be done. You don't get a lot of changes, right?
if there are changes, they are written down in black and white and have to be approved before we make the change.
Okay, I got it.
If I'm subcontracting to a big company, then I will do that, and I get my tax at source. But if I'm doing a private job, my own job, someone phones me up and says, "Hey, Tricky, can you come build me a wall?" I'll go round to their house, I'll price it, I'll tell them how much it is to do that wall, everything, the complete job, start to finish. They will then pay me the money that goes in my bank account, and then that money I have to put that on my tax return, and then pay the tax on that separately to what I would do if I was subcontracting. So I don't get taxed at source. It's between me and the customer.
Well, see, in this day and age, what I do with a lot of people, instead of giving them a bid, because that way you have to absorb inconsistencies and give a fat bid, or you get your ass skinned for shit that might go wrong, which always does.
Yeah. Well, no, my game.
What I do in this day and age is, a lot of times I would bid merely the labor portion, and then I'll conduct the purchase on their behalf, and they pay straight up. I don't mark up their material. I used to do that though. In a sink that I would get for $200, I charge $750 for. That's the way you do a bid. Everything is automatically marked up. In this day and age, if you want to be competitive, you can nix that liability. Ensure the people are going to go with you by offering them a straight up, you buy what you get, I conduct the labor and assume the liability as such.
I always put
you want to do is buy when you give a bid, you want to buy the materials, and you want to get the 10 or 15% markup on them.
Yeah,
if you're giving a bid.
I always put 10% on material.
That's what you want to do. If the customer insists on buying the material themselves, let them.
Yeah. Then
when I was vice president of a big company, we strictly did bid. We didn't do it my way. But when I run my show, because I like to take care of people and offer them a fair shake, they all seem to like the way I do it. There are some idiots out there that go, "Well, we want a bid." I'm like, "Okie dokie."
Yeah, I always put 10% on.
I like money.
I put 10% on the cost of materials to cover my time for going around to that house, pricing that job, and organising that job. So within the time that I've got to go around, I've got to find them materials, specific materials.
It's called do the legwork.
I've got to get them done. So it's not just the pricing of material. I'll put 10% on for finding it, organising and delivery.
It's called doing the legwork, Ricky.
My time doing it. 10%.
If you're contracting your own work, you have to include in the price the overhead.
25%.
Exactly.
A lot of people put 25%.
The overhead.
When you're contracting your own work, you have to include in the price your overhead, which actually includes your phone bill, your electric bill,
exactly.
Your gas, and everything you try to do to get the job. Your mortgage of your building, all of that.
You may find that the overhead costs are like 25 or even 33% of the job.
So what you do is you add all those up because you know exactly how much a month they're going to be, and that's the X amount, which I call the nut, that you have to make every month. Then you go above that to make your payroll and your other things.
Exactly that, Terry.
So
exactly
your nut covers your insurance, bonding, your rent, your gas, your truck payments if you use, which I had a few trucks and forklift and shit like that.
My cement mixer, my trails. I need new string lines because something went wrong the last job, something broke. I have to get maintenance for stuff. Something needs a service, my cement mixer needs a service.
If you own vehicles, those vehicles need maintenance. You got to include that as an overhead.
Exactly that.
When I ran a concrete company, and I would bid work, I would say, look, for X amount of money, I'll do this work.
Right.
Now, doing the work is the easy part.
Right.
Because maintaining and owning and keeping the equipment and mobilizing it and having it where you need it when you need it there.
Yeah. And when you go around and price job after, it's when you go around and price job after job after job, and you might tender for 10 jobs and only get 2. When you get 8 time wasters.
Yeah, you bid 10, you get 1. You bid 10, you get 1 or 2. Yeah.
And that's why, like Dougie said a while back when I was doing the driveway, time is money.
Exactly that.
When your truck is loaded with equipment and it breaks down and it's going to a job, now it's like all of a sudden the job is going to cost you money.
Yeah. It turns upside down is what I call it.
So you've got to have enough money in for your overhead. You've got to really include everything.
Well, that's called making your nut. Dude, you got to make your nut or you go back.
Overhead is changing the oil in your truck.
I did a garden wall. This weekend. I'm going to be putting a video up on YouTube tomorrow. And the guy leant over the fence from next door and said, how much to do my wall? Yeah, like that. Just give me a ballpark figure. And I just looked over and I went, oh, okay. I said, I've got to measure it up properly, mate. I can't just give you a figure off the top of my head.
Properly.
I need to measure it. He goes, oh, okay then. So I went up to the door, I measured it up, and I worked it all out. And I knocked on the door and went, hello, mate. Yeah, it's going to be £2,500. And he went,
does that include
okay
the purchase of the brick? That includes everything.
That's just the price for the whole job, start to finish. I went £2,500. He went, oh, okay then, and then shut the door on me. I went, okay, cheers.
Mr. Roy, you're right, but there is a way to check the origination of that source.
Yeah.
They can put any fucking name on it they want, but it comes from a single source.
I just think to myself, that guy was just picking to find out what I'm earning.
Yeah.
And he's interested in what I'm earning.
You see what B's saying?
He's looking at me like that guy's done his job, this and that, blah, 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 blah. I wonder how much that is. But I knew straight away, as soon as the guy leant over the fence, I knew exactly what he was about. He was a time waster. I could tell by the car on his driveway, the state of his house, and everything that he hasn't got any money, and he just wanted to know. And I thought, you know what? I'm not going to go in there and go, oh, do you know what? I'm going to do that for fuck all for you. It's the price of the price.
He wants you to give him the work for free.
I went, do you know what? I could have done that for 2,000. I went, no, it's 2.5 because I know you're a messer and you're a waste of time.
Yeah, but
I don't really
let me
want
ask you
that
a
job.
question. Of the price, what percentage of that price was material?
I will charge a pound a brick to lay it, and it's £1 a brick to buy it, okay. And then another 50 cents. Another 50.
So 50% is labor. What about mortar? The
yeah,
pound
that's it.
Yeah,
so
mortar.
So it's 2,500. So 1,000 bricks is £1,000 to buy, £1,000 to lay them, and £500 for the mortar and all the other.
So the pound of brick
items.
does not include the mortar?
No, it doesn't include the mortar.
You should have a number that includes the
500 for sand, cement, and all the other miscellaneous items.
See what happened with my driveways. We asked the guys, and I also concurred with them that it was going to take 2 trucks. But when we were almost done, the little apron at the sidewalk, we ran out. We were high and dry, so they had to go get another half truckload. They had not put that in the bid, but I paid the difference for them. And you know what? I got it for $200 fucking bucks.
How much was it? You could have hand mixed it the next day.
Fuck that, dude. We were on a roll. I had a crew there. I wasn't going to hand mix it, Doug. Were you?
It depends how big it is.
That all sounds good till you put the square peg in the round hole, Mr. Doug. I can read
it how much it is. Listen, if
you can lose a lot of money in the ground.
If it's 200 plus squares in the sidewalk, you hand mix it. You don't have to pay all that money.
I got a half a truck delivered for fucking $200 with a crew sitting there, and they finished it. Do the math.
Yeah,
it's that easy, buddy.
Yeah. Me, it's £2.5, £2.5 English pound. A brick laid, finished, bang.
I got
English pounds. I go by fisherman pounds, man.
25,000.
1 pound is 5 pounds.
Yeah.
No, man. 14 pounds is a stone, Terry.
I'd be stoned with 14 pounds for about 6 months.
I'm down on kilos. You know what? I came back from Thailand, and I thought I'd lost weight while I was over there. I'm down on kilos. I've lost 4 kilos since I've been back.
No, a kilo is 2.2 pounds.
Yeah, so
4 kilos is the best part of 10
9 pounds in a week I've lost.
It's the best part of 10 pounds. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking fresh. Look, bang! The old guns are coming. I'm getting back in shape.
Ricky, I think the last time you came on my channel, you were laying in bed as well.
Yeah, man. It's always I finish my show, but because you guys are 6 hours, I don't know what the difference is now. It's 2 a.m. in England now, so I finish my show and then I think, I'll just get into bed and I think, I'll just check out and see what the guys are doing in America. And yeah, of course, you always pop up, man. So that's what I do.
Well,
I like it. It's like a little bedtime story before I go to bed.
I got to make a comment to Michael Mack. Listen, we're going to keep the outside gossip out of here, Mac, okay? If you want to talk to JC about Billy and their relationship, please do that in a different chat, Mac.
It's not Billy Mallon. You're not talking about Billy Mallon.
How you doing, Doug?
Yeah, Billy's here. Oi, is he here?
There you go, Doug. Take it to another place.
Hey, Mountain Man, thank you for coming. Let's talk with Bob Villa. Here we go.
Well, fuck yeah. Except you ever see Tim Allen pull the Bob Vila when he's carrying the boards and turns around and whacks him in the fucking head? Oh, sorry, Bob. Didn't mean to bust your bobber.
But anyway, in the previous conversation, Terry was correct. You got to figure out everything. And then
Yes,
I
sir.
remember that.
Yeah, well, Mike, you know what I call it? It's called the nut. You have to make your fucking nut. Then you worry about all the other extraneous items. Your nut don't change.
Yes, sir, you are correct.
Well, I know I've done it, or I wouldn't be telling you.
Yeah, you have to have your figure to cover all your overheads before you do anything else. That figure's got to be there.
Even the truck breaking down, you got to make sure you include that, spread it over a few jobs. But
yeah,
you can't not account for
if you're outgoing costs,
you're gonna lose money if you don't account for that.
If your outgoing costs are $1,000 a week, a month, you've got to make that $250 before everything else. And the
I
matter
always
what
tack a little bit onto it. I want to make sure I clear it.
Absolutely, Terry. Absolutely. If not, what's the point in running your own company if you're not making a bit of bunts on the top? You know.
Hey, Mountain Man, can you see that? That's Tim Allen's signature on my hammer handle.
Wow.
Tim Allen?
Yeah. And I got that in. I had that done in late '80s. The head used to be chrome on this. You see the brand name?
Now, listen, Tim Allen wasn't a carpenter. You know, he was an actor, right?
Well, he got busted for coke before that and did prison time.
Okay, but I mean, that doesn't. I mean, still doesn't matter. He was an actor, not a carpenter, right?
Well,
Yeah, Tim Allen's
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. I was talking about the show Home Improvement, Doug. Do you know the difference?
Home Improvements. That's it.
I saw them out there.
We even get that show in the UK. We even get Tim Allen Home Improvements in the UK.
Take it easy, Al.
On a rerun.
There's another thing I'm going to ask you to do, Mac. Okay, just as a favor, let's not talk about people who aren't here. Let's not talk about them by name.
Yeah.
Right, because it's probably not good form.
I like that idea, Mr. Doug.
That's right. Stop talking about.
I hope I haven't stifled you, Michael.
I might come and pay you a little visit. Yeah.
Well, I don't want. Man, I like to watch Old House too, buddy.
Oh dear. No, good fun. Big love.
This old house.
Brandon, come on up, Mr. Brandon.
You think he'll come on the panel? I'll post a link again.
Yeah,
Brandon,
right.
come up and say hello.
Brandon B, come see the Tricky Bricky.
Do you know Brandon?
Terry B.
Yeah, but you know what, Mr. Mike? I was over at storage the other day and I wasn't able to find my fucking tile saw, dude. I think I gave it to my neighbor in San Diego when I moved. And I just got a tile job on Friday, man. I fucking need it, man.
Oh, ain't that the way?
I know, man. Well, it's not a big tile job, though. It's a little one.
Scotland with us.
Tile job. Hey, Mr. Donald.
Wow.
Hi, Mr. Donald. Beep.
Donald, you're echoing. Watch this.
How you doing?
Now that is one mighty impressive beard you got there, bro.
He does.
Cheers.
Donald, are you done echoing now?
Ricky, you got to see this.
Yeah, I was. Hopefully, I said finished now. Like,
okay, good. Listen, Tricky likes your beard.
All right, cheers, Tricky.
No worries, man. That is cool, bro.
Right,
yeah.
Cheers, hanging on.
I can't grow one like that.
I looked like Donald when I was 15.
Thank you for coming, Michael Mack. You're always welcome. You just can't come here and talk about other people like that. It's just not.
Hi, Mike. How you doing?
There's other places you can do that, and in fact, I don't mind that you do it in those other places.
Come and do it on the Tricky Bricky show.
Go to the Tricky Bricky show, and start talking about other people. Now, listen, none of you have gone. Tricky Bricky has a good show. It's really a party. It's like an ongoing party the whole time.
Yesterday I had no music in the garage because my son took his stereo. So I had Bricky on here with his shit cranked up while I was working around. I was listening to your show, dude.
There you go. So Tricky, now you're ambient music in Terry's garage.
Happy days.
Jam and Terry's garage.
Awesome.
No dope.
Yeah, I need to clean the garage is an understatement.
Hi, Wolfie Gal. How you doing? How are you?
Oh, here you go.
I'm trying to find a picture, Rick. I'll find it in a minute here, buddy.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a picture on your phone, Terry?
Yeah.
I'm glad I don't keep pictures on my phone. Yes, Michael.
Yep, me too, Doug.
You have 5 people on the panel. You're only allowed one more, correct?
No, sir. I
You
can have
10.
Oh,
He
you
pays
can have
big
10.
money, buddy.
I paid the money. I can have 10. If you don't pay the money, you're only allowed 6.
See, me and
Okay.
Jimbo used it up in a heartbeat.
There's other things I could do, Mike. I could play videos and even movies, and I could have musical options through the YouTube. Not the YouTube, sorry. Through the StreamYard. But I don't do any of
Donald,
that. No.
you check Donald.
Terry, give me a
Your hands
minute,
down there.
Terry.
What's
And
that?
then- Mike,
Okay.
I don't do any of that because that means I have to know what to do.
Who's
That's
that?
The truth is, I
15-year-old.
don't navigate very well on a
Is
website.
that 15-year-old?
You know what I mean? I'm kind of shy about
Was that you at
navigating
15,
web.
Terry?
Pardon?
I
Is that you at
understand.
15?
You paid the $240. You can do all you want to do.
That's it. You can do all you want to do. The $240. Yeah, that's what I paid. I paid $20 a month for 12 months, and so I get 24/7. I can StreamYard every day, 24 hours a day if I want, Mike.
Yes, Mr. Roy.
And
That's why I offered Jimbo $240 to do all year, and he didn't.
I know.
accept
Yeah,
it.
he didn't seem interested. Jimbo's still on. You know, he's over here. He's got plenty of people there.
Well, I did offer. You saw that on chat.
I saw that, absolutely. He said, no, thank you. I mean, there's an easier way to do it. If you have a second device, you can open a second account, you get 20 more hours. You
I
know?
know that, but I offered him $240 to do the whole year.
Look, Donald's microwaving something.
Yeah, what's he eating?
It's 2:15 in the morning for him. What do you got over there, Donald?
2:15 in the morning. I'm hungrier than a motherfucker right here. What's he
You know what
eating?
you did that was great? You came up and you made some damn curry one day
I'm gonna make some food now.
on my channel. Yeah, that was okay. You know what? I was really happy the other day. Kendra came up on my panel while she was at work.
Yep, she's fun to watch, buddy.
And that makes for good view. You know, that gets good response from the viewers. You know what I mean? I don't know what Kamagara is.
Oral jelly, man. Come on.
No, easy. Welcome back. Fortuna's had her dinner.
I can't eat them.
Packing them jelly rolls, are you?
Not this time of night.
Is
I wake up with a stiff neck.
Is Fortuna a female?
Yes. Fortuna's a lady. She lives out in Western Canada, I believe in British Columbia. Maybe even in Vancouver or somewhere close.
Oh, I didn't know. I never ever asked it. But
Special oral jelly, Miss Tuna.
Fortuna's a good supporter on my channel anyway. Look, and if you're there, Fortuna, hello. How you doing?
Are you eating Spam, Tricky?
Thank you, Mr. Van Dam.
Tricky was eating sliced Spam.
Spam? Do you get Spam in your country?
I'm afraid we do.
Oh
yeah, we have a lot of Spam on here. That guy, there's a guy with a particular name of a goat.
Tricky, I'll only eat the Spam. I'll only eat the Spam cooked. I won't eat it unless I heat it up.
Nah, it's corned beef. Corned beef.
That was corned beef? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Corned beef.
I love that stuff.
Oh yeah, corned beef's pretty good.
Yep.
Yeah, I love it. I love it with pickle. I love it with mustard. Oh,
corned beef.
So good.
Corned beef and tatties. It's called corned
I'm
beef.
kind of jealous.
Hell yeah.
What's that,
Corned beef hash with onions, fried onions.
Hello, my Judith.
Corned beef, bit of mustard in there, brush it all together, fry it up in the pan. Oh, lovely.
Okay, I'm going to say it straight up. There's really only one way that I eat Spam. I won't eat it except if I dice it up into like dice-sized pieces and scramble it with eggs.
Yeah, that's not Spam, man. I won't eat Spam. That's like spiced ham, isn't it?
Yeah, whatever it's called.
Well, there's Spam.
Corned beef's different.
Like, corned beef is different than spam for sure.
Corned beef with hash.
Yeah. There's
Okay,
spam,
Donald.
there's spam and there's chopped pork, right? And
That's
see,
it.
when I used to work in the peat hills, right, all summer, I would have chopped pork. Well,
Hello, Miss Joe.
Chopped pork every single day, and corned
Yeah.
beef once or twice a month as a change. My
Doug.
Yes, sir.
type of work.
Oh.
I don't
Look
eat
at-
spam.
Someone's got
Doug,
some
look
music
at-
playing.
look
It's
at
hard to
Give me a
hear the
minute,
stream.
Tricky. Tricky, give me a minute, please, Mike.
Doug, look at DWPA beard.
These?
No, look at his beard.
Oh, it's beard.
Well, closer look.
No, listen. No, Donald's got a beard, man. He looks like fucking like
William
Billy
Wallace.
Gibbons, right? I mean,
Can you believe that?
no, his beard pretty long. I got to assume he's been growing it for more than a week, right?
Yeah,
No
yeah.
shit.
Just slightly, yeah, just slightly. Yeah.
Well, so what about you, Tricky? Have you ever grown facial hair?
Yeah, man. Yeah. You look back at some of my videos, man. I had a beard on the go.
Okay, I'll have a look back.
I'm one of these guys. I'm one of these guys, right? That I get to a stage, like, listen, I had a shave this morning, yeah, and look at it. It's like that already. I will grow quick for the first 4 days, and then it slows. It slows right up, and it gets itchy as hell. But then when I grow my beard, I get all grey through here and grey through here, and shaggy, it goes wild. And
How
I get
old
to
a
that
fella
middle
are you?
stage.
You're in your you're like 42 or something.
I'm 42 now, yeah.
You're 43 now. Okay.
If I stick to a
You
beard,
could go
if I
grey,
stuck
that's
to
okay.
it, I could do it. I could do it easily enough. I mean, I can grow a beard, but to be honest with you, I itch like hell. It's itchy as hell, and I'm like, oh, I need to get it off my face.
Well, I'm gonna shave here in about a week or two. I'm gonna shave, and I'll continue to shave until late November.
Tracker Brecky.
Yeah.
Can I tell you about that etching, right?
Yeah.
Can I tell you and tell the world how to grow a beard, eh?
Go for it.
Because when I was at school, I was
Easy
only
talk about beard.
Yeah, I was only 14 years old, right? And I got only 14, and I got a warning from the principal of the school that if I didn't shave by Monday morning, I was going to get expelled from school, and I was only 14 years old.
I can barely hear this because there's music playing somewhere. I don't know who's got the music on, but
It's me. I'll turn it down. He's saying
sorry,
he was
bro, sorry.
14 years old and was in school and was told to shave. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. I got told on a Friday night that if I didn't shave by Monday morning, I was getting expelled from school. Right? And back in them days, they didn't have us Gillette razors. Like my father had a single blade.
Yeah.
The straight razor.
The old white picks
Yeah,
were the
you
ones.
need to put it in and twist the handle and bend the cutlass blade round on your old. Yeah, I remember them.
But it wasn't a tin of shaving foam like they got now. Where you just squirt it on your hand, rub it on your
No,
face.
it's to be put on with a brush.
Turn it off. It was a brush,
A little mug.
and a block.
Yeah,
Right?
that's it. I remember them. Yeah.
4 times I put this foamed my face up, foamed it all up, put it on my face, and stood scared with this razor against the mirror, going like that.
Yeah.
I thought, no. On the 4th time,
So you learned to shave with a straight
I
razor.
was shaved. Yeah. But when I was 16 then, and I was allowed to grow a beard, I thought I'd grow a beard, and a supervisor on a training course that a horticulture training course that I was on in Irishman, he had a really good beard, right? And he told me, he says, see when you're growing your beard, it says it's going all patchy and everything. What you got to do is shave straight down for a month.
Yeah.
Every single day, right? And when you do that, you're training the hair to grow in that direction then.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah.
People get a patchy beard, right? But see, because you find your beard itchy, that's because
Should
the hair.
I be learning something from all of this?
Yeah, the hair
Sure,
is turning. The hair is turning back onto the skin, and that's what's making it itchy. You know, the hair that's grown out is turning back on your skin and
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
That's what makes it itchy. And
so always direction down, always down.
Yeah. When
I'll go like that everywhere. Yeah.
Donald, do you suppose the same principle applies for manscaping? I think that's what Tricky needs.
Oh, I don't know about that. All my hair.
I've got no worries about that one, Doug. I'll get someone to do that for me.
I'm just kidding, man. I'm just kidding.
That gets done with it. That gets done with the old.
Should I be reading the chat?
Want to go to Thailand?
Nah.
No.
Ow.
You're talking about chocolate milk and acid reflux.
Yeah, there's some lovely ladies in Thailand that take care of that lot for me.
What, chocolate milk?
Off with one rip.
Mr. Dunn.
Yes,
right,
sir.
listen, guys. I'm gonna have to love you and leave you because it's 2:30, nearly 2:30 in the morning here in the UK.
2:30 in the morning.
Thank you so much for having me on your panel, Doug. I really appreciate it, man.
No,
Lovely to meet you all.
I was at your channel for a little while earlier. I enjoyed it. I always do.
Thank you, my man.
Hey, Tricky, where are you from?
I'm from Essex.
Is that where you're in, like, yeah?
England, yeah. Southeast England, man. Essex, yeah.
Right. I'm up in the north of Scotland in Wick, like that.
Oh, super, man. A lot of my family from there. Some of my family from Wick, right up in the top right-hand side.
Well, that's where I'm from.
He's from Wick.
Oh, really?
That's exactly where he's from.
Who's your family?
He's your fucking cousin, Donald.
I'm talking back in the 40s, but the Craigs.
Right?
Family of the Craigs, yeah. My grandfather was Christopher Craig. But yeah, he's Scottish man, Scottish blood, and from Wick. Yeah.
Leave that with me, right? Because at this place, everybody knew everybody. I'll know someone. I promise you, next time, if I can still remember that name in the morning.
Sure, man. Check him out, man. Check him out. They made a movie about my grandfather. It's called Let Him Have It, Chris. My grandfather was called Christopher Craig. So, just type in the internet, Let Him Have It, Chris, and you'll find out about my grandfather and my whole family. They made movies about him. Okay. He's died now, God rest his soul. But, yeah.
So what was noteworthy about him that they made movies?
Because my grandfather shot a police officer in the head in the 50s in London and killed him.
That's not good for him, right?
The last person to be hung in the UK was a guy called Derek Bentley, and that was because my grandfather shot him, but he was only 15, so someone else hung him for it. No, Christopher Craig. Craig.
So it's Harry's got him.
Christopher Eccleston, a very famous Hollywood actor, played my grandfather in the movie. But
I had no idea, Tricky. Listen, Tricky. Thank you for sharing.
That's okay.
No, seriously, thank you for sharing.
The movie's called Let Him Have It, Chris. It's called Let Him Have It. Let Him Have It.
Let him have it, Chris.
Let him have it, yeah. And you'll see a guy there and a couple get shot on the roof and that. That's all about my granddad and his family.
Let him have it, Chris or Craig?
No, just let him have it.
Chris.
No, just let him have it. That's the name of the movie. Let him have it.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. Christopher Eccleston stars. Let him have it. Okay. Yeah, Derek Bentley got hung for it. Yeah, my grandfather didn't because he was only 15 when he shot the copper. But the guy he was with was over 18, and he hung because someone had to die for it. Yeah.
So let me get it straight. When your grandfather was 15, he committed some crime, but he didn't get executed like the other.
My grandfather shot a police officer in the head and killed him dead, and because he was 15, they couldn't hang him. And so they hung his mate. They hung his mate because he was older.
So he did time. How much
the
time?
The movie was made in 91.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's the movie.
How much time?
91, yeah.
Found it. Boy, hard with Mr. Doug. I couldn't get his answer out of you. Yeah, I have it right here.
Yeah, that's it. What's the trailer? That's my granddad. History there, man. That's why I don't. That's it, man. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah.
See how that works?
Now you probably see why when people give me shit on there, I don't give two fucks because I know so many people.
Thank you for coming.
You know, I mean,
Hey, Mr. Griff.
them boys back in them days, man, made the Cray brothers look like fairies. Yeah.
C&K, I see you're still here. Thank you. Please promote your own channel if you would.
Anyway, love you all. Anyway,
subscribe to Mark Dennison too. I enjoy going to his stream.
Take care, guys. I'm gonna peace out. See you soon. Yeah.
Take it easy, bro.
We'll
meet your sister soon, right?
Next Friday. Oh okay. Yeah.
I'll make it a point of being there.
Big love. Take care.
See you.
Tricky Mickey, TC.
Okay, so my Tricky's got like 5,000 plus subscribers on his channel. He has a very popular channel. Basically, he's like a DJ who plays music and has videos and other shit that he plays.
And he does cool work videos. Those are the best ones.
Well, but that's not his live stream. He doesn't do that in a live.
No, I said videos.
5,000 subs.
He sets up like a DJ hosting a party.
Wow.
And it's pretty good. A lot of people go, and a lot of people, you know. My point is really only that there's not any trolls or any nonsense. None of that shit there at all.
Yep.
I understand what you're saying.
And he stays on top of the chat and engages folks. He doesn't just let it slip through the cracks.
Like me?
Reading the top of it while people are talking at the bottom, and then he reads the bottom and don't know what they're talking about.
Terry, man, you're hypercritical. You know that?
Hyper accurate too, buddy.
No, you're hypercritical.
Just like when that fly.
Anything anybody does.
You saw like that fly, and I went like that real quick, and he flew off. You missed him. I said, no, I didn't. Wait till he tries to reproduce.
Yes, well, Doug, you are correct. Mr. Terry is very critical, up or down. That's his style. That's the way he is.
Yep.
Accuracy counts.
I have come to realize that, but Doug, you are correct. You are correct, Doug. Terry is very critical, up or down.
Now, Donald, on the other hand,
accuracy counts.
Donald, on the other hand, I can't barely get a word out of him.
And when you do, man, you have a hell of a time understanding them, to be honest.
Yep.
I understand where Terry is coming from because I'm a businessman and I'm a tall man. And Doug, you are correct.
I love being the short guy, though. I'm low man on the totem pole and always will be, and I love it.
Donald is a musician from where over there. Hell, you know where he's from. So Donald, me, and Terry and Doug are 4 different people. Plain and simple.
Donald, how tall a fellow are you? I get the feeling you're about 6 foot.
No.
2 stones.
But I think I'm 5'10". But 5'10" or something like that.
You're about 5'10".
Sorry?
Hello, Mr.
Sorry. I know Mike H has said he's 6. You're at least 6 foot, right?
6'2", 245.
Okay.
Right.
I'm about 5'10". I think, Donald, you're about the same height as me then.
Yeah.
I think Terry's about 5'6", I think.
Yep. 165.
I'm currently at 215. I've come down from close to 2.
Yeah.
Oh, something's happened.
When I was a vice president, though, I was pushing fucking 180, man. I sit on my ass a lot. Couldn't stand that shit.
I'm sorry, Donald, did you say something? Donald's eating. Why don't you just eat? What? I'll tell you what, Donald. Go ahead and eat, and then we'll talk. Okay?
Yeah, but Dougie was frozen there. You were frozen there a minute ago, so I couldn't hear what you were.
I was frozen. Yeah, I know. I see that it's buffering. It's because I'm up in my attic. I think it does that sometimes. So
I'll catch you in a couple of minutes. I'll be finished this in a
go
couple
ahead.
of minutes.
Finish up.
Right, cheers.
Here, the easy way for me to get Doug talking is I just start to say something, and Doug will go on and on and on. Then I forget what I
that's true 100% of the time, but I think it may be true sometimes.
Yep, it's purposeful. I've had people comment to me about it.
Hello, Tiffany. I'm sorry I'm frozen. Now,
Mr. Mooch was
Tiffany,
one of them.
Let me see if I can do something here. I'm happy to have YouTubers self-promote. That's not what I was trying to do. Let me try something else. Nope. At any rate, when I go downstairs, Tiffany, I'll go on my other device, and I'm going to mod you. I'll go downstairs in about 10 minutes so that you can promote your channel. In the meantime, I'll say this. Tiffany has a YouTube channel, and I think you all ought to at least check it out a little bit. Tiffany wears T-shirts. I think Tiffany's great. She's very personable. She's witty, and she has agenda on her channel.
Hey,
So, hey, Tricky, thank you for coming into the chat. So I've been on this kick lately about trying to support, people who do live streams and have channels. I've gone to a lot. I know Tiffany doesn't have a panel, but she does live stream.
Only if they live stream, right, Doug? Not if they just have a channel.
No, I'll go if they have a channel. I think it's gonna be Stacey Jansen. Let's see if he comes out of the dark. I can't see you, Stacey. I don't hear you either.
Beep.
Now, Stacey, we had these troubles before. The one time it was great having you up here. I know we've tried a lot. There you are.
There he is.
He's going to be frozen. He's had this problem before. We're not going to hear him talk either.
Yeah, the other time I saw him, it was breaking up real bad too.
Well, no, he made it one time. He came up and it was actually worked very well, but I think only once. Stacey, I don't know what to tell you, but I'm going to go ahead.
When I was painting that blue room, he came up.
Okay, no, he's been up and he had good vocal and he had good camera, but not this time. I'll give him a while. You hear that little beep beep? I think that was him. Mike, we got Stacey Jensen up here, but he's having technical issues.
Stacey, what's going on, buddy?
He won't respond, and he might, his picture might change, but then I'd say only maybe it'll change.
Hello, Stacey.
He can hear you.
How are you doing, buddy?
He's not going to be able to respond, Mike.
That's okay. I pictured him as different.
Oh, he's been up here before. The last time he was up, it actually worked very well for him. We got a good convo, and the camera worked. But before that, he had this same problem. I tried to let him up several times. See, he's left now. He gave up hope. And frankly, I don't know what to tell him, except that it's on his end.
Well, I pictured him as
Mr. Sean's blaming his wife.
Stacey is a welder, and I pictured him as shorter and square shoulders. That's how I pictured him.
Isn't it fun to picture folks before they show themselves? I like that.
No, I just pictured him different in his looks.
Wolfie, thank you for coming.
Bye, Mr. Wolfie.
So perfect. Is Spurger? Hello, Spurger. Happy to see you. Always happy to see Spurger.
Oh, shit. Making dark out.
I'll be done smoking in a minute. We'll go back downstairs.
Back in a sec. I gotta go shut the door of the shed.
Yeah.
Old shed.
Donald, are you done eating?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm not sure if it's such a good idea eating so much just now to fill your belly at this time of night before you go to sleep.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to go to sleep with a full stomach. You want to let it digest for a couple hours before you go to sleep. But sometimes that's not an option, Donald.
It wasn't an option for me, so I just take advantage of a situation. I've not been able to eat for a couple of days because I've got problems swallowing food because of medical reasons, but tonight I managed to get a
medical reasons.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, but I can feel it.
CK, thank you. I'm sure Tiffany appreciates it.
But I can feel the good getting the nourishment from that food already. It's just after like 20 minutes,
The nourishment. Yeah.
Yeah. I can feel it now, Yeah.
Donald?
Yeah.
How long have you been growing that beard?
I've been trying to grow it my whole life, but people have been telling me to shave it off, and I've shaved it off, and this is probably less than a year's growth. I'm not really sure. I probably look back on my YouTube channel because I was clean shaved last year doing some video footage down at the river with my guitar. So less than a year,
Less than a year?
Yeah.
Man, you're something else.
So I imagine, Donald. Donald, this is what I imagine, Donald.
Right.
Okay, they need to connect their mic and cam. Brad, I know you've done it before because you've been up here, but you need to connect your mic and your cam to the StreamYard. Donald, less than a year, you're gonna be bald, and you're still gonna have a big beard, right?
I'm never going to be bald. Like plenty here or there.
But I mean, you'll be bald on top, right?
Never, ever.
You're never going to be bald on top?
Never. My hairdresser said I've had the same hairdresser for
my hairdresser. Only his hairdresser knows for sure.
She said that my scalp was full of young shoots.
Oh, wait. I heard Avon calling.
Everywhere, young shoots. I'm never ever going to run out of here.
I've got a younger brother who's bald.
It's like bristle. It's like bristle underneath. See when I go like that underneath this long hair, there's bristles. Young shoots.
Doug.
Yes, sir.
Donald's beard is older than 1 year. Come on.
All I know is what he tells me, Mike. I have to take people at face value.
No, honestly, I don't think so. Not much.
Not much over.
Not much.
Not much.
Come on, Donald. Not much.
Not much over a year, no. Because I had to take my beard off because see the place I live, it was dangerous to have my beard here. I had a amount of hassles that I've actually had when I started to grow a beard.
Okay, Donald. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
It was hazardous. It was hazardous to have a beard.
Yeah, totally. Well, this beard should be down to my belly, but last year see this gap here. That's all missing. There was a guy actually tried to rip the beard off my face last year. Threw me over his head by the beard. I never.
When did this happen?
Sorry.
When did this happen?
Last year. Why
was the fellow so annoyed with you that he attacked you?
Because of my beard,
Because of your beard,
and a PTSD and a PTSD episode.
What are you laughing about,
Never
Terry?
met the guy before. I've never had any.
My beard, when it was full, had a bald spot right here
and my. What's that?
Donald, you have the floor. Please continue.
Oh no, I probably better not go any further with that.
Brad, your device is not connected.
Mike asked me something, Doug.
I got it.
So now
what are you laughing about, Terry?
When I had a full beard, I'll see if I can rustle up a picture of it. But there was a little bit of a bald spot right here, and I used to have to try and fluff it all up to cover it up. From shooting my bow, the string and my fingers and the arrow would snag and rip fucking chunks out of it all the time.
I never had any issue like that.
It looks funny, man.
I, of course, shave my neck. I think most people shave their neck, right? I never had issues with like bald spots or pieces falling out or people tugging on it and yanking it out either.
I have, and I dread when actually. If I ever do go to take this beard off, I'm going to be pretty badly scarred under my throat area, because it took. I think it's only just properly healed now. It's after a year, but I was bleeding profusely and everything.
That's a terrible story. I'm sorry that happened to you.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Definitely. I'll be honest. I never took you as a person who wanted to be in a fight. You know what I mean? Let alone that someone attacks you. Right?
No way. It's because I don't retaliate. They see me.
Okay, Brad, I think you're good.
It's because I don't retaliate. They see me as an easy target,
Mr. Brad.
But I could do, but it's not my nature. But
hello, Brad.
Hi, Brad. How you doing?
What's up?
Now, see how Mr. Brad's beard's all tight up around there? Not bald at the bottom lip like y'all?
Well, I gotta assume that Donald shaves. You shave below your lip, right?
Yeah.
Yes, you do. So he shaves that, right?
I'll tell you what, guys. How neat is that beard, eh?
There you go. Got some old mutton chops going.
What about you, Donald? How long, Brad? How long have you had your beard?
Here, guys, have a look at this beard. Now, does that not look completely different?
His white T-shirts look like he's got the surfer puka shells going.
Look at my beard now when I put it back around my head, my hair, right?
Now you can tie it in the back, right?
Yeah. People don't realize that. Look at that. What a difference. How many people have you ever met that could do that? Come on, seriously, guys.
That looks good, Donald.
Yeah, somebody says I look 20 years younger when I do that.
What happened to Brad?
I don't know. His camera's still on.
But my beard is staying.
He's pointing at the sea. So you can hear us, Brad, right?
You okay, Brad?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
There
may be a delay.
I prefer some waxing, Mr. Dutch.
So tell us, Brad.
Hey, Terry B, what's up, buddy?
How long has your beard been growing?
And now I could have been sleeping all day. worked my fucking ass off on Friday. I was pooped out yesterday and tried to pull some stunts. Didn't go so smooth. So today I kind of backed off.
Brad's beard would take me about 8 weeks to grow. That would take me about 8 weeks to grow.
Is your beard more than a year old, Brad?
Yes.
Okay. I've been growing mine since Thanksgiving.
Okay. I just got
and I'm going to shave it soon.
Huh?
I've been growing mine since Thanksgiving.
You are?
Yeah, I'm going to shave it, yeah.
Really?
Well, it's summertime. I'm going to cut my hair too, Brad. I'm going to cut my hair also.
By the way, guys.
That band does a song called Summertime in the LBC.
Here, guys. See this beard, right? But the depth of hair, but see the depth and thickness of the beard. That's me putting a light pressure. That is that thick. Now, do that in comparison to my chin and where my nose is. That's how thick. The thickness
you need a ruler,
of my beard.
Donald. You need a ruler. We can understand, a ruler.
Sublime.
I see that. The distance from your nose to your chin. Yeah.
4 inches thick.
Yeah. Brad is still here, I think.
I would say 4 inches. This beard is 4 inches thick. When pressed firmly together, it's 4 inches thick.
Okay.
There's a big distance. I can put my hand underneath this beard without touching my throat like that.
Yeah. So your beard's very long, is what you're telling us.
And very thick and depth from here to my neck is very, very deep. It's 4 inches deep, the beard.
Well, I'm telling you, you don't shave your neck. I shave my neck. Right? I shave that.
Guys.
Right?
Here's a song Doug reminded me of.
Find me now.
I must see that you again.
Hello, Old Mechanic. Thank you for coming. Happy to have you here. I've been going to Old Mechanic stream. Listen, Old Mechanic, when I go downstairs, I'm going to mod you. I can't do it up here because I don't have my other device with me. And I want you to promote your stream, okay? Old Mechanic does a live stream. He drives his fucking tractor through the fields.
Nice.
And he's live. Are we all back now? Everybody but Brad. Okay, Cousin Ed. Not quite Cousin Ed. Let me go downstairs. I want to catch a couple of people.
Mr. Van Dam says he lived with a gigolo?
I don't know. I'm not reading the chat now, Terry.
An igloo. I see. Sorry.
But you can tell me what they're saying.
He says he lives in an igloo.
Oh, and
2 O's on there, buddy.
So what's going on?
Ain't nothing going on. I'm going back downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Now, hopefully we don't buffer down here like we were up there.
Nah, you were pretty good downstairs. He was upstairs.
Okay, let me look. I see Jimbo's still up. So many people, man. But I got to do something different. Who's playing the Sublime? That's you, Terry?
Yep.
How did I know that?
Summertime, so it reminded me of that.
I heard you say it.
Well, that's because I miss a little bit. I miss the West Coast.
Okay, let me see what I can do here for.
But I'm going in July for a week or two, and I am going to get some fishing in. In fact, they're nailing the fucking bluefin right now. My son's friend that just got his captain's license did 2 back-to-back trips. They got some tunies, some bluefin over 200 pounds, and they had limits where the guys were, it's 2 per passenger, probably had 15 to 25 guys. They got 2 each, and they were going up between 30 and 100 pounds.
They got 2 each.
Yeah, that's the limit for bluefin.
That's a bunch of tuna. So I just modded Tiffany and also Old Mechanic because they both have live streams and I want them to promote their live streams in my channel here. So the idea is that you could post your links to your live stream. People can see them. Okay? Old Mechanic, Tiffany. Tiffany may have left. She hadn't spoken in a while. So, but just see when she comes back. Okay, let me see what I'm doing here.
Since I moved to Texas, though, this is the song I like. Let me see if I can find it. There we go. Here we go. Oh, Houston.
Okay, so Doug.
Yes, sir.
Other chatters are doing live streams.
Yep.
You were talking about 2 other ladies doing live streams.
Well, no, a lady and a gentleman. Old Mechanic is he has a farm, and he live streams. And when he live streams, he's in his tractor pulling equipment and other stuff like this. He has a very nice live stream. It makes me feel like he's invited us into his life. Go and check his live stream out a bit. His twit.
Yay, Mr. Fink, buddy.
Because I'll tell you what, it's no drama. There's real people in it, and they're all nice people. And he's there doing what he does.
Okay, what is a live stream?
That's what I'm doing now. He doesn't have a panel. He just has he opens it up and there's a chat. You can chat or you can talk to him. He'll read the chat. He'll talk to you.
Okay, what's the name of it?
Oh, the name of it? I just modded him. I hope he's going to post it. That's why, because it depends. He changes the title of the videos every time. It's OM. He's OM. He's an Old Mechanic.
Miss Storm, that's what's called a large grass on the coral.
That's what I think on top. Dougie.
Now, the other person was Tiffany wears t-shirts. She does a fitness live stream, and she'll live stream and she'll do a workout, and she'll also sell products. I'm not sure to what end she sells the products, but she does. And it's an interesting live stream. She sells like makeup and beauty products.
Somebody else will do it for you, Mr. Mechanic. I started to call him McDonald.
He's not Old McDonald. He's Old Mechanic.
What's up, guys?
Doogie, that's what I think. The guy from Australia is here, eh?
Brad's here, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find Old Mechanic. Wait.
Okay, thank you, Doug.
A bunch of people on the line here with a group gig going. Let me.
Hello,
Mike
Mr. Brad.
What's up?
Okay, I gotta find
How you doing, bud?
Let me see.
What's going on, Brad?
Not a whole lot.
Are you the Brad in Iowa?
Trying to stay warm. Yep.
Mike H, this is Brad. This is Brad, who I've known more or less since I came into chat at Robbie's. I've known you since then, right?
Well, Doug, I've known him longer than you have.
I know Brad had a different name. He was Harley Man when I met him, I believe. Is that right?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So I know.
Long ago.
I've known you a long time, Doug. Yeah.
Well, since I came into chat, which is just about 2 years. It's almost 2 years now I've been in chat.
Right.
Like in a couple of weeks, it'll be like 2 years. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, Brad, you were in Las Vegas chat a long time ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It started in 2017, so you know me.
I'm looking for old mechanic here.
I know you, Brad. I'm Mike H.
Right.
Las Vegas chat room started in 2017, so I know you.
Yep.
There you go, man.
Okay, I'll put the music on, right? Here we go. Sorry.
Are you on Tyler, Texas?
Yep,
Mike?
Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas?
Yes, sir. Tyler, Texas.
Okay, sorry about that. Kind of an important call there. Just had a kind of a job offer for driving some guys' stuff from San Diego to Michigan.
Live stream it.
Hey, that's an idea. Nah, this guy's kind of sensitive to that kind of shit, man.
Terry, you have a live stream set up. Why don't you use it?
Huh?
You have a live stream set up. Why don't you use it?
Fuck, dude, I used up all them hours the first day. The first day and a half. I guess I left the fucker on because it terminated my ass. But it should restart in a few days. Because I do the free gig. I got no money for that kind of shit.
So you got 20 hours a month. And you use it all, and you use it all up the first time you live streamed.
Yeah.
Hey Ray, how you
Not
doing?
on purpose, mind you.
I know.
Way to go! Way to go! Why not? Why not?
Oh, I hear you. That's what I
Ray
do.
Davis. I
How's
should
the
read the
weather
chat
down
a bit.
there, Terry?
Twit, sorry I haven't responded.
It's pretty hot out here. I'm shirt sticking to my ass. Well, in the garage here, it is.
Brad, it's pretty warm in Texas.
Is it?
At the moment.
80 degrees. God damn, buddy.
I think Judith said it was 79 degrees at her house.
And I got a fucking fan sitting there rotating on me.
It's like 50 degrees here and wind blowing like a son bitch.
Well, it's freezing here. I'm in the house. I'm gonna have to put my heating on.
Like freezing, like the water's gonna freeze outside, like it's that cold?
No, just not warm.
Not warm. I got it.
Before I go to my bed, I'm gonna have to put my heating on.
No, I don't. God damn it!
I will have to put my heating on. It's not warm enough to sit with a t-shirt. I've got a jersey on, and I'm indoors. I'll have to put my heating on before I go to my bed. It's been quite a nice day here today. There, it was 40 degrees today, and it's really good. It's a big improvement.
Okay.
Just,
Oh, what happened? Jimbo shut down. I missed it.
Oh,
How's your weather over there, DW?
it's been sunny and cloudy. We've not had much rain. But we had a wee drop of rain today, but it was 14 degrees today. That's quite good.
14 Celsius.
Yeah.
So that was about, that was like 59 degrees.
Really?
Yeah. Quite warm in comparison to what we've had.
Mr. Think beat me to it, and he's accurate. Doug.
What?
Hyper accurate.
What's that?
See, he said 14, so I said 59. Mr. Think said 15 is 59.
Okay, well, I put up that's the temperature in Melbourne, I guess, right?
But accuracy is what counts, Mr. Doug.
Yeah, you know what? Not so much.
Now, see, on my golf cart, I missed
in chat, Terry, in chat, it rolls up off the top of the screen. It rolls up,
yeah,
and then it disappears.
Well, that's
and
why
whatever it was doesn't matter anymore.
On my video, I misinformed. I didn't have my fucking glasses on. I laid down into that little golf cart and thought it had rear disc brakes. So I said, oh, yeah, it's got a disc brake back there. No, I was looking at the little baby backing plate with the stainless line to it. Thought it was a fucking rotor and the caliper was hiding. Then when I got under the front to do the work on it, I looked at it and I went, oh, my God, it's got little baby fucking drums on the back with shoes in it. It's a fucking internal expander. God sake.
Hello, Hazel. How are you?
But just like Hyundai Santa Fe's, a lot of these SUVs that got rear discs, they have an e-brake. Well, the e-brake don't drag a board on the fucking tire. The center of the rotor in the back has a little drum in it, so it has shoes inside that. But it makes doing the brake job a real bitch to pull your rotors because it's got another fucking set of brakes inside of it. I know, because I've done that, and I said, motherfucking bitch. Told him, oh, yeah, I'll have this done in a couple minutes. Fucking 2 hours later. Now the Toyota, I'll do the brake job on the front of that in 20 minutes. I've been timed on it. And it's clean. Ain't no dirty dick beaters getting on your rotor or fucking pads. Making it squeak as soon as you back out of the fucking repair. You're like, I just put new brakes on it. Why does it squeak? Oh, that'll burn off there. Fucking retards and their dirty dick beaters all over. It don't matter. I can't hear it from my house.
So,
sorry, I just get fed up with substandard bullshit.
I think somebody is talking to you in chat.
Who's that?
Brad, somebody is talking to you in chat. One of the ladies.
I can't see chat room.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. I think that's what you're talking about, maybe.
Some lady was talking to you in chat.
I'm gonna get another beer, but I'm gonna run upstairs for a minute first.
Yep.
Okay, buddy. I'm gonna get another
Mr.
beer.
Ray. See, I can see Chapman. Oh, Mr. Brad dropped off. Oh man, he left that warpy ass fucking music on. It sounds like a warped record all the time, man. Oh, here, I know what I can do.
Okay, what's going on?
I can do that. Get some real jive on it.
I'm gonna get a beer. I'll be back.
Put one back. You're gonna need one later.
Well, maybe.
That's all right, Mr. Sean. I wasn't saying nothing important. Yeah, I know, Mr. Think. It sounds like it's a warped record, man.
Okay, I see Brad down there. Let me bring him up.
Oh, he dropped off. Is he there?
He didn't make it. I don't know what happened.
Sorry, Mr. Sean. There we
Hey,
go.
Keith, how you doing?
Hey, Mr. Keith.
Hazel, thank you for coming.
Oh, Miss Hazel, howdy.
Hazel's been up on my panel before.
Yep. I was mentioning to some folks yesterday when she was there that I've seen her before.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Keith, for saying that. Let me pour myself a little beer anyway. Who are we listening to?
Mrs. Doug getting after you, Doug?
Not me.
Well, I wanted to egg her on if she was.
Yeah, you come to me.
Here we go. This is playing the same we heard again, right? Okay.
Ariel?
So Twitch, let me just see you back in chat. Just so there's no mistake about that, okay? Brad, you know Twitch, right? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Twitch had some health issues. He's been out of chat for several weeks, and he just come back this week, like a couple days ago.
Let's go. What's going on?
I'm sorry?
I hear Mike's little cat and his dog. That must be my response to
Are you watching USFL, Brian? Is that what you're doing now? Uh-oh. Brad's gone. I like Brad, but I'd like to hear him speak some more. What about you, Terry?
Oh yeah.
I see you're busy with something. I see you're busy with something now.
Yeah, guy wants me to, like I said, haul some of his shit out to Michigan for him. He thought
To
he sent me a
Michigan?
picture.
Well, that'll be fun.
Sent me 2 text messages the same. He was supposed
Do
to
you have
send
to
a text
use your
and a picture.
vehicle?
Pardon?
Wait, do you use your vehicle, or does he provide a vehicle?
No, I fly to San Diego and he'll drive his motor home and pull a trailer with one vehicle, and I'll drive his Ford 4-wheeler and tow another trailer with, I don't know, I don't even remember what he had. Oh, he has a cool fucking motorcycle too. Check this out. I showed Mr. Mike once. Let me see.
So he's going to pay you cash money, right?
Oh yeah.
And he's going to cover your expenses while you drive.
Yeah.
He's going to fly you to San Diego and back and back to Texas.
Yeah, me and him been out tripping together before. We had a good time. I drove us from San Diego up to Oregon to his daughter's graduation. And what's funny is she lived in the same town I did when I lived up there, man. So I knew my way around. It was fucking cool, man. We went up there and fucked around.
So it sounds
picked some wild
like
mushrooms.
Sounds like a good
fucking
gig,
great, man. We had
how long did it
take? Coral, and some other popular one I forget. We rigged them up with some eggs in the morning for breakfast while we were out there. It was very cool.
How long would the trip take?
Oh, to Michigan?
Job. Yeah.
Huh?
The prospective job. How long?
I don't know. He just typed me and said it's
7
in Lansing.
days, 5 days.
Well, you're the driver. You tell me. I ain't drove over there. It's from San Diego to Lansing, Michigan, and then I'll fly back.
It depends how long you want to drive. I drive in 20-hour shifts. Not everybody does.
I don't stop and get motels. I drive through, dude. When my son and I drove to Texas here, I left on Tuesday night and got here. I left Tuesday night at 9:00, and I got here Thursday morning at 5:00. So basically, I drove all night Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and Wednesday night while he slept.
Yeah. Well.
And then got up and cussed at me.
Okay. Jerome, thank you. Are you referring to my music? I hardly believe it.
No, he must have heard mine.
Okay, let's see what we're doing here. How do you do, Mike?
Wow.
Mikey.
There you go. Now you got your hat on. That's better. That was great. That was great, Mike. That was great. Priceless.
Well, that's what I do. See, they all got beards, but I shave here, up here, fucking all over the place.
I shave here.
Yep.
Here.
Well, I shave my neck.
He goes like that. Right where the pie hits, right?
At least once a week, I shave my neck.
See, Mr. Doug wants the pie in the face emoji, man.
I know I think we need a pie in the face emoji. I also
Mr.
think we
Billboard
need
will make one.
poke in the eyes emoji. Like this, like this.
No, a sharp stick.
There we go, like that. How's that? Like that. We need a poke in the fucking eyes emoji. Absolutely.
Well,
that way you can like bing somebody like boing, right?
Look on my channel. There's a sharp stick to the eye, and then I
stick to the eye,
and then I eat it.
Right, cheers, guys.
Listen,
like I said, though, it's like egg yolk all over.
The poke in the eyes might be violent, but a pie in the face. Surely a pie in the face emoji would be worthwhile, right? If you can emoji somebody a pie in the face, who do we got? We got Steve here. Steve, been a while since you've been up on my panel. You can emoji somebody a pie in the face.
No.
Another fucking beard, dude. Steve, thank you, dude.
Steve, you're echoing. You know what I'm saying? You got to fix your echo.
Hello, Steve.
Hey guys, I'm heading off. Good night. Nice to meet you, Steve.
Donald, thank you for coming.
Right, cheers. See you there. Good night.
Are you heading out, Mr. Donald?
It's all right.
Take it easy, buddy.
Right, you too.
Donald, thank you for coming.
Yeah,
you're still echoing, Steve.
Cheers.
I'll try again. Let me see again. I think you might have other windows open.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to close out whatever's behind you. Because
10-4.
if you have like YouTube on,
yeah, I just fixed that.
Okay,
Kind of does, Mr. Van Dam.
Steve Douglas. Let me just say it's been like several weeks, but you've been up here before, and I do see you in chats once in a while, but very seldom. And I'm not even sure which chats I see you in.
Well, some of us still have to work, Doug.
I know that. But do you go to Willie's? Where is it that I see you? Or at Sapphire?
No, I just jump on your YouTube whenever I see your YouTube live, if I have the time. And
so you just come to see me? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because we're fellow Dougies.
I wonder who Matt Dragon Warrior is.
I don't know, but it's a pretty cool name.
Okay.
Better than Terry B.
Terry B.
I'm just messing, bro. Nice to meet you.
It's good. I like it. Keep it up.
I like how they were giving
disappointed.
you shit that you don't have a beard.
I know.
So Steve, we're gonna have to ask all the usual questions. Do you trim your beard to keep it that length?
No,
No, you can make it grow.
Yeah, in midwinter like a dumbass, and then it's coming back. And
Hello, Queen T.
Hello, Miss Queen.
it's just a tiny beard. Brad and Mike and Dougie have like way huge beards. This thing.
Well, I've been growing mine since like Thanksgiving, or maybe a week before Thanksgiving.
This thing's like an 8 o'clock shadow.
See, though, all you guys have straight hair on your beards. When I grew mine, I had to put Afro sheen on it and stuff, man.
Yeah, mine's a little squirrely too. You just can't see it. Most of them are like white.
Mine was like tight and spongy.
Steve Douglas, nice to meet you, sir.
That's no tea, buddy. Ain't no beard.
Everybody's saying beard. It made me think
I
of
did,
beer.
Steve.
And my bottle of water is empty. Let me go grab a drink.
There you go.
You going for a beer?
No.
Hey, Terry,
I ain't
you
drinking
and I
beer
are
no
both
more.
in our garage.
Pardon me? Oh, nice, dude.
You and I are
Well,
both in our- Yeah, it's not illuminated like yours.
I worked hard on that shit, buddy. Trust
I
me.
bet.
I measured them and this and proportioned all that shit.
Now it's a.
Then I got
now it's a
wires
YouTube
pulled up in there.
They're
So I
playing
can
the
put
same
them
show all
little-
over again.
Those little eyeball can lights up there. So when I pull cars in, I can direct one under the fucking hood and in the doors. I
Oh,
can see
nice,
them.
nice, good job. No, this is a band studio now, so there's no directional lighting, or lifts, or cranes, or oil pans.
Thank you, Queen T.
Freedom, boys, freedom.
Oh yeah, Keith. No, if I think it's witty or noteworthy, I put it up. So.
Shit. That's some good stuff. So what's up, Brad? Where are you at? You look like a northerner.
Huh?
You look
He asked you where you are.
You from up north? Down south, down here.
Right.
Closest to the border is
I'm in Des Moines.
Yeah, see?
You live in Iowa, right?
It's the capital of Iowa.
Yeah.
So did the Freedom convoy come through there, or what? All the truckers, did they come through Des Moines?
No. That convoy?
So
Yeah,
we're going to say hello to Matt Galligan.
I
I've met you before, Matt. You were up on my panel before. Thank you for coming back.
Can't hear you.
You can hear me, Matt? Matt decided to leave. Okay.
Bye-bye.
That's how the Irish work. They're like,
Where you at, Steve?
oh, what? What was the question? Oh,
Where are you from?
New Mexico.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yeah, we're down here by the border,
Okay, cool.
trying to stop the flow, but it's got to go. I don't know. I'm trying to rhyme.
Right. Bye,
Yeah,
Keith.
your phone. I got it, man. That was the wrong comment. I meant to post the other one. I don't know what happened. Chat's moving fast. That's the one I was talking about. Maybe it was.
All right.
Maybe it was me. What's in the private chat? Let's see. Hi, Matt. Come back up, man. Try it again.
Matt
You were
the
up
Dragon
here.
Warrior. Does that mean he like chases dragons or like actually kills them? That was a drug reference.
All depends on what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know exactly. All right. Well, what were you guys? What were y'all talking about before I came in?
Man, we were talking about nothing much. I was trying to talk a little. Well, Terry was telling us about whatnot and so forth. Look, Terry, he went to get a drink. We were talking about beards, man. All we were talking about was how long had we been growing our beard. And other than that, the conversation was just kind of trivial.
So
if there's been one theme tonight, I think it's been beards.
Or the lack of.
Or the lack thereof.
Yeah, but Terry, have you ever you've tried it, right? You did it once when you were in,
Well, no, I had one for a few years. It was pretty gnarly. And then I got a job at a restaurant. I cut it off because I got a job at a restaurant.
Yeah,
and I was in a small town, and it was the only way to meet ladies on a consistent basis. So I shaved off so I could be the dishwasher. It worked.
Well, the chat worked.
It worked like a charm.
Yeah, and with dishwashing, everything like rubs off you anyway. You're just like,
no, they just wanted a clean cut guy, and I was all kind of long. My hair had gotten a little long, and I had a full beard. Looked a little scruffy up in the Oregon wilderness.
We've lost Brad, I guess.
Chatted and said we all look like serial killers.
Cereal? Fuck. How about some ham and eggs and bacon?
Now cook it up, Terry. Let's go.
Some Wheaties.
But hey,
fucking mean buds.
Thank you, Queen T.
Cook it up, Terry. Let's go.
You did that cross country.
You fuckers.
Yeah, I know. I have it.
Drive.
I do have it, Brian. But it's not on hand anymore because I moved it upstairs.
So, hey, Doug, you did that big old drive last week.
Anyway, I'm sorry?
You did that big giant drive up north last week.
Yeah, I drove to I'm in New York. Might as well be in New York City. I'm close enough.
Yeah.
You drove.
I drove to Baudette, Minnesota, but I spent 2 nights in Duluth.
Yeah, I saw you when you were doing that, and it said Detroit, like 30 miles.
No,
yeah,
I drive by people.
North.
Listen, I'm happy to stop while I'm on the way. I did make a couple of offers. No one took me up.
Hey, Doug, what did you go over to Manhattan for the other day? I never.
I was dropping off my cousin at a hotel on 29th Street.
Oh, okay. Well, when I was talking to you, you said you were near 29th. I remember right before I left.
Probably, yeah. I drove. What I did is I left from my house, more or less. Well, from where I picked her up.
Yeah.
And we drove down to. What I did was this. I didn't go on the highway. I crossed into Manhattan on the Broadway Bridge at 225, and I drove down the length of Broadway until about 45th, where they make you go the other way. They don't let you go through Times Square. Yeah. So then I popped over to 9th, dropped down to 30th, went east and dropped down to 29th, came back west, and that was it. Then I went out to the west side.
See, you sound like me when I'm driving around San Diego. Oh, yeah, I went down 805 to fucking Telegraph Canyon, got off on L Street, turned on Hilltop, went down to Main Street.
That's what it is, though. So that was a fun live stream. I often find myself driving to the airport or into the city to like just to help people, like mostly friends and family. I pick people up because I don't have much else going on, and so I should probably live stream all of that. That's what I'm thinking.
And Mr. Bug's a pretty good driver.
So eventually, you can monetize your channel, and people will start sending you money, dude.
That's not a goal of mine.
I know, but it just happens. Like
if it just happens like by magic, oh, that would be great.
Well, okay, so
you're sure if it just happens?
I mean, if you're just doing the drives, because there's truckers out there that will like stream their trucking, and they truck for like 12 hours straight, right?
I've seen a couple of those.
Yeah, and what people will do is just go, well, here's $10 of gas money because awesome, yay.
Yeah.
They just want
but you got to be careful if you have people do that.
To actually capitalize on the fact that I'm driving. It never occurred to me that would be like.
Mr. Doug couldn't do it because of the fact he plays music, and if you play music out there, you can't be getting revenue.
Oh right, yeah, you got to
bingo, copyright hit. End of story.
You got to turn your radio
once again, I would have to say that I would never try to do it in the first place, nor would it ever occur to me to do so. Except Steve, now you brought it to my attention, Steve.
Gas money, bro. Gas money.
I'm not daft, and now you got me thinking. But anyway.
But again, like I said, it just happens. If you have enough followers, which you're gaining followers, right? I mean, people.
Okay, Roy's going live in 30 minutes. I don't know. I have a few followers. I don't have enough. I don't have enough to monetize. So.
All right.
I think you need a minimum amount, and then you got to let them put commercials on your shit. Yeah. I'm not sure I want commercials on my shit.
I don't.
And you can't listen to the radio, so fuck that. Because I got the radio going all the time.
Yeah, true that. That's very true. But Dougie was jamming Grateful Dead the whole time, and he didn't get.
Yeah, well, I put it on Sirius Radio. That's because it's much easier to avoid copyright issues when you're playing music.
I knew they were
right.
When
Mr.
you're playing music that isn't copyrighted.
Yeah, well, it's because the songs that you were playing were all recorded by fans.
Yeah, they were live in concert. Yeah, those were live shows. Yeah.
So they were
not all of it.
There's a few loopholes. I only say it because I have my whole channel taken down over the music I play, and I had to get a hold of them and blah 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 to get it back. That's why I always flash on my public radio on the stereo when I do that, so they can see the timestamp, the stamp on when I'm doing the stream. Therefore, it coincides, so they know I'm not staging music in my videos, respectively.
Right.
And once I explained that to them, they said, "Okay, but you got to watch it." Okay.
Yeah, but copyright laws are in effect to protect you.
Brian's reference is to a song by the Buggles. It was the first song played on MTV when they debuted.
Oh.
I don't know if you know who the Buggles are, but believe it or not, their keyboard player went on to replace Rick Wakeman.
Ooh, yes.
Rest in peace.
Absolutely boggles my mind, but I think that's all true, and I think that's what Brian is referring to here.
Yeah, I watched MTV when it first came out, the first few years. Back then, you used to be able to get it. There was another channel you could get that was in between channels on the old rotary fucking channel selector on the box. You used to be able to go in between channels, and you could get channels. Back then, it was called Channel 100. It wasn't HBO or any of that shit yet.
So when cable first came out, I didn't have it at all. In fact, cable had been around for 20 years before I ever had cable someplace that I lived.
You know, in the 80s,
the neighbor kid had it. My dad spent his money on the first VCR. It's like $1,500, right, for that.
It was a beta.
Yeah, he had beta actually. Thank you, Terry. And then when you'd go to the video rental store, there was only like 12 betas available, but there was like 600 VHS.
Right.
He's like, choose wisely, and I'm like, well, I don't know.
But also the overall fidelity of the beta was better than the VHS.
When cable first came out, and it was a box with buttons that you push, and it was still connected to the TV with a cable.
Yeah, the hard button.
We didn't have that. Only my friends had that.
Then they had a rotary knob on the front of them, Doug.
No, man, we were watching
television
TV.
Cable.
When I was a kid, we were watching Rabbit Ear TV, and people had cable.
Yeah, that's right. And the only channels you got were 6, 8, 10.
No, I had about 7 channels, including PBS and ABC and NBC, and and a couple others. What about you, Mike? Life before cable TV, right?
None of you are correct.
Oh, okay.
Okay, straighten us out.
The first cable I saw was out of LA, and you could get it in San Diego, but only in certain neighborhoods where they had typically sidewalks where there was cable because it was all hard piped in, and it was out of LA. That was cable TV in San Diego. And that was in about 1973.
I don't know when cable started where I lived, which was suburban New York, but we didn't have it. We never got it. My parents never got cable until all of the kids were gone out of the house. Like, seriously.
Well, what's the answer, Mr. Mike?
I will pass on this and let you all talk about it.
Oh, come on! It was.
I'm just stating the facts of what I know. I'm not saying it was the first cable or first anything. I'm saying when I first saw cable, and it was the first cable in our neck of the woods. It came from L.A. It was in San Diego. There were a handful of stations on it.
KTLA
was only in because where my dad lived, it was a finer neighborhood and had sidewalks. Where my mom and I lived, it was all dairies and all, and we didn't have no cable down there.
I think I remember cable first in the late 70s. I want to say 77 or 78.
Right.
Yeah. Before I ever was aware of it.
Yeah.
And then I had friends who had cable boxes that actually were hardwired to the TV and had buttons that you push like this.
No, I was wrong. Actually, that at my dad's house at that time in Chula Vista down there, where we had cable, that was about 1969. And I can gauge that because I know my mom got a 68 Mustang, and it was the year after that I was at my dad's house where we had cable. In 72, that was 68 or 69. In 72, I got a motorcycle, and he had already moved out of there, so that the cable was prior to 72, which would have put it in the respective zone of 68 to 69, which I gauge off the Mustang. Which had a 289 notchback, and it was a badass little Mustang.
I'm drinking beer, and I agree with all of you.
I'm drinking beer.
I won't steer you wrong, Mr. Mike. Trust me.
Oh, I trust you. I'm drinking beer, and I agree with all of you.
Cheers.
Perfect. Way to go. I think we're all drinking beer.
Nope.
What do you got? You got a twisted lime.
Mineral water.
I bet it's
and Mountain Dew I just finished.
I bet you that twist and lime is pretty good, eh?
Yeah, and that fucking shit sells out in the grocery store like grease lightning, man. It's a bitch. And now, though, this Topo Chico shit, they started making some kind of a spiked seltzer shit that's alcoholic.
Oh, yeah. Be careful. Don't drink that, Terry. Terry get crazy.
Queen Terry.
No. You got to be careful, though, because water rusts the pipes.
Don't tell me that.
If water rusts the pipes aren't right because the pipes have to carry water. Right?
Special water.
Might be a plumbing joke. I don't know.
Yeah, something he said.
I've been known to be a turd herder.
Are we drinking beer
with an axe?
Yeah, I've been drinking. I'm on number 3 now. That's 25-ounce Budweiser, but I don't have any more in my fridge. So when I'm done, that's all the beer I had.
Well, I'm punching out early, guys. We got to go to a
Steve, thank you for coming up.
Hey, take it easy, Mr. Steve. Good to see you.
Once again, I guess I don't ever see you in the general chats anywhere, do I? You don't go to chat rooms.
I just have these dry weeks, dude, where, I'm like...
No, cool. I'm happy you come here. I think it's great. I love it.
Yeah. We got to stick together, the garage guys.
I'm glad you're doing what you're doing, man. You got to keep it up. Terry, nice to meet you. Mike,
good to meet you too, buddy. My pleasure.
Sure, I'll see you guys again, eh?
All right.
Please do.
All right.
Thank you for coming.
Good night, everybody.
Oh.
What happened? Shock?
Yeah.
Here, how about this? How about this? Look. There you go.
Oh, dude.
What?
I was going to scratch and fart. No, come on, man.
Anyway. I'm going to turn the volume up a little bit, right? I have issues with my CD player. You know that.
But I'm trying to hook one to the TV out here so I can have tunes going. My son took the stereo upstairs into his media room now. So I got no tunes out here. And my little battery operated radio I used to carry around fucking crapped out on me. So I got to get another one. And I started to order it from Target, but because it was less than $25, they wouldn't deliver it.
Clap them.
So, I don't know. Tomorrow morning, I got to go to Home Depot. I may go by there and pick up a little radio.
Terry, how many days a week do you go to Home Depot?
Usually like 3 times a week.
I'm lucky if I go to Home Depot 3 times in a, in a 3-month period.
Yeah.
I might go to Home Depot once a month, but probably less than that. I probably go like 8 or 10 times a year.
Well, that's not counting the Ace Hardware down the road that I hit also.
Yeah, but you know what? I haven't been to the Ace Hardware in like 3 years.
I like if they have something and I know they have it, generally I'll go there instead of Home Depot because I'm really happy those little hardware stores are still around and places like Home Depot and all put them poor folks out of business.
I support Ace Hardware. Of course I do. But, you know, the guy that's downtown here doesn't have a hardware store. He's in the middle of town. He's really trying to sell paint and like hand tools to homeowners. Well, he's not trying to have a hardware store. You know what I mean?
A lot of them have had to custom tailor their inventory a bit because they can't be sitting on shit they're not selling, you know? So they've tried to find that niche for folks.
Roy is live now. If anybody's interested, out on the West Coast, I'm sure he'll be watching the sunset. Let me go over here and see what Roy's got going.
I turned off my other shit.
Yeah, it's okay. You do what you do.
I got a work call on it, so I turned it off. No, that guy's cool. Like I said, he and I tripped up to Oregon together, and we had a really good fucking time, man.
Here we are. Here's Roy. Whatever he's doing. He's walking around the street. There's people there. Let's see. See him? A few people there. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Mike, you okay there?
I think Mike's okay. He's got his phone pointing at, let me see what we see.
Well, he's got a prescription there, and then he has his return address labels for sending letters.
That's okay. I know Mike's address.
There you go. Okay.
He's posted it before.
Who's asking about Mr. Mike?
That was me, buddy.
Well, yeah, I'm fine. So what's the
problem?
All right.
There is no problem with me. What's the problem?
Okay, I'm gonna just tell Queen T. Sometime within a week or two, I'm probably gonna go down and get a haircut and a shave at the barbershop, and they're gonna put me high and tight. And I think I'm gonna live stream the haircut.
He's gonna have white walls because he got no tan.
No white walls. I'm not gonna have white walls.
No, white walls means when they shave your hair off and you ain't got no tan under it, buddy.
I know what the white walls are, but they're not gonna shave my hair off.
Okay.
I'm gonna have a little hair up there.
When I'd get a haircut and people would say something, I said, man, I got in a fucking wrestling match with a lawnmower and the bastard pinned me.
Well, at least, Terry, you're drinking a beer.
Okay, I gotta say,
No, that's not the least of it. It's mineral water.
No, all right. Hear me out. You blocked me in chat, Art. Okay, because you were trying to block the clone, but you blocked me. Just so you know that, and that's all I'll say about it. I'm happy that you're here in my stream. I know you come, so that's good.
I've seen Art a number of times.
No, Art's a nice guy, but he blocked me in chat because he was trying to block the clone, and he said so when he did it.
I think I saw that. Was that today or yesterday or something?
Yeah, like yesterday or today. I don't know, something like that.
Hey, that used to be a good band. I like Yesterday and Today. They had a song called Animal Woman. Check that one out.
Perhaps you'd post a link.
Let
me tell you something. Terry. I've mentioned songs to Shandy that I thought were like kind of obscure songs.
And
the next thing I know, she puts the link up in the chat. Absolutely.
Yeah, she's good at that.
And I'm like, holy shit.
She knows a lot of music. Huh?
Well, she knows how to do it.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know how to find a song and post a link to watch a video.
I don't feel like sitting there fucking around with all that, man. Plus, I push the wrong button.
I think she just knows it does it.
These fingers aren't very good. they barely work.
Okay, Art, you heard me, Art, right? Where am I? I went somewhere. I went to Roy's.
All right. What are we doing with the funeral music?
Oh, fuck yourself if you don't like it.
That's the spirit.
What? He actually plays a standing bass like this, like a standing bass. And so he's got the bass. Listen, he's got the bow on it now. Okay, he's got the bow on his bass. Mm-hmm. This guy plays a standing bass. He's been playing it all night. You don't hear that? Anyway.
I like those basses like that and with a bow. That's fucking cool, man. I like a lot of traditional music.
Listen to the Eric McFadden Trio. They're playing at the 99 in Victor, Idaho on August 16th of 2006. Okay?
The McFadden guy did the song, Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Different McFadden, another guy.
All right. We're sitting in a fucking Italian restaurant now, or what?
Whatever you want, man.
I don't order no spaghetti.
We're gonna play the song now. That was the intro.
Okay, I'll be quiet.
No, do what you want. You're here to talk. But I'm out of beer now because I drank all three of the beers I had.
I got a couple more of these.
That's ginger ale.
No, I don't have any of those right now. I backed off of those for a lot of the drinks I drink. I'll go and I'll hit them for like a fucking month straight, and then I'll switch. I have like the three main things I drink all the time, but I'll kind of switch around. Sometimes I got all three of them on tap.
So, Doug.
Yes, sir.
You have no beer?
Well, no, I did until about 30 seconds ago, but then I finished the beer that I had, and I don't have more with me. If I was going to go buy some, I'd have to walk.
Yeah.
You know, it would take me about 8 to 10 minutes to get there.
That's not too bad, buddy.
No, that's not too bad at all. I live pretty close.
About 3 blocks away or so?
Yeah, like 4.
4?
But yeah.
Well, Mr. Doug be out there strutting.
No, because I'm not going to do that.
Oh, they're New York blocks, little dinky fuckers.
I don't live in the city, right? Terry. They're Nyack blocks.
So, Doug,
You
Yes,
don't have
sir.
to cross the river.
Do you want more beer or are you going to quit?
Nope. I'm not going to quit. I don't need more beer to keep going. Let me see what I'm doing here. I'm watching Roy over here. Okay. So I was saying Roy went live. Brian's here and Sean and Jerome. I think we're doing okay. Maybe I'll have a cigarette. Yeah.
Does your wife have any beer in the? Does your wife have any? Does your wife have any wine in the beer? Wine in the?
Oh no, she's got something in the freezer. Let me look. Let's see what it is. I'm not sure what it is.
If it's in the freezer, it's hard alcohol.
Let's see what she has. Okay.
But now she's a good cook, so she probably has some white wine and some red wine.
Open up the fridge, Doug.
No, she used to keep a bottle of vodka in the freezer, but I don't see it.
Mr. Doug already got it. He just don't damn remember.
You know why I don't see it? Because it's in the refrigerator. Look.
Oh, there we go. Nice. 40.
You got some of that?
40%.
And she's got some of this. I don't know what this is. What the hell is that?
Liqueur for cooking?
Yeah, maybe she cooks. I think she cooks with this too. I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah? I'm not real familiar with that one. But the liqueur.
I mean, she doesn't sit around drinking it. So.
What's the other liqueur? I forget. Drambuie or something like that.
There's got to be something. I'll show you what she did today, though.
Man, oh man.
I was trying to show you earlier. Today she did this.
Ooh, that looked nice.
And it was this long. It was
sour cream, tuna, bean sprouts, and cucumber in there?
Nope.
Oh, it's sweet.
That's cake and strawberry and whipped cream and icing. That's what that is. In fact, I'll have a piece.
I'm trying to see like a little sushi roll.
It looked like it, don't it?
Oh, a little bit.
Okay. Okay, I'm going out on the porch and have a cigarette. And then maybe I'll think about shutting down the stream.
Damn moth came in.
I think I've been on for a little while. Mike, when I run out of beer, I go outside and smoke a cigarette.
I understand, Doug.
I won't worry about the beer. The next time I buy beer, I'll probably buy about 6 of those big cans and put them in the fridge. That'll be maybe tomorrow, maybe.
I understand, Doug.
I got to get the golf cart done tomorrow. I got to try.
So are you going to realign the golf cart?
So I can pull it in here to do the work on it. I got to move all this shit around. But I opened up that hole up there so I can put some shit up and hide it. That's why the ladder's under that there hole. I just didn't have enough fucking
You've
lead
been
in my pencil to
stuffing shit up in the ceiling because you don't have any place else to put it?
Yeah.
Why don't you open the ceiling up and put a loft?
That's what's there.
Well, no, because you got a little hole.
Yeah.
I mean, open the ceiling up and have a loft on the left side, a loft on the right side.
That's how I had it set up in San Diego in my area. I had the whole bay open right there so I could put big stuff up there.
Well, it's nice to have a loft. If you got to climb up a step ladder and stick your head through a hole in the ceiling, it's not really a loft.
You can climb up. You can climb up in there. I'm short fucker. I can damn near stand up.
You got to have access for a loft. That's not much access. How do you put?
Yeah, like I said in San Diego, I had the whole bay over there, 24
the whole
by
bay.
like
That's what I'm talking about.
30 feet across, open. but it was against the gable end. So where the gable end was, I had that whole bay open and then started my ceiling. So it was like a loft. But on the gable end, I also cut the firewall there and blocked it out and put a fucking door on it. And I had put boards in there and had additional storage in there, which I could access from the attic inside the house from the opposite end. So it worked real well. When Grandma passed away, I had her.
My only point is that the access to your storage is minimal.
Yeah. Well, my point is I've already had maximum access, and for what I need right now, this is what I need. That's why I did it.
Yeah.
So second guessing me is fine, but keep it up.
I'm not second guessing you. I'm just saying that in my barn, I have a big loft. I can just climb up the ladder and stick stuff.
Well, what's that stove you got out there? I saw that I like.
You want that
wood
stove?
burner?
She'll sell it. It needs work. It needs work. It's a little rusty at the feet.
What brand was it? A Wedgwood or something? Do you know?
I'm not sure the brand right now. So I don't want to lie to you, so I'm not going to pretend I know it.
Like the first 10 years that I remodeled kitchens, I'd go into some really old ones, man, from the fucking 1800s up to the early 1940s and all.
No, Terry, that's
a lot of them. When I pulled those appliances, like the wood burner you have, they have that little badge on them that identifies what they are.
Sure.
When the folks were getting rid of these all the time, I used to pirate those badges. So around here in my carpentry shit somewhere, I have a shoebox that has all these badges from all these different old-timey stoves. Some of them are pretty cool. I've always wanted to put a little board up and put them on it and put a little glass and frame around it.
Mm-hmm. No, that's cool. That is a desirable stove, but it has rust issues. Like in the feet and in the bottom, there's rust issues. So it's not in shape that someone's going to
like you say too, with those you want to be careful because a rust issue, you don't want your damn stove collapsing and listing to one side or anything.
We're considering filling it up with topsoil and planting pot in it.
Fuck.
But anyway.
Well, that's keeping your herb garden close at hand, eh?
Not muggy at all, Storm. No. Oh, you're talking to Sean. Sorry.
LOL.
Yeah, when I was moving out here, I had that little box of those badges around somewhere. I mean, fuck, I can't even find my tile saw. That ought to tell you something, man. That's not a big, gigantic bridge saw or anything either. It was my little portable for whamming stuff out quick on the job.
You cut tile with a 4-inch grinder if you have to.
Yeah, I have a Makita with a 4-inch diamond blade. A lot of times,
if you have to, you can do that.
Yeah, no, these tiles I want to set up.
You do have to have the right blade, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to set up a miter square and shit to do these particular tiles, but I can do it. My little baby saw has a miter on it and a fence and shit. It's just a little puddle dunker. The bridge saw, I sold that when I sold my countertop company. I sold a lot of tools I had. I had a big panel saw. I didn't have the Stribig. I think it was a fucking Holzer or something. It was like fucking $50,000 saw, though.
Really?
And then the forklift, it wasn't actually a forklift.
A panel saw will cross cut or rip a 4x8 sheet,
and it's vertical. It was up on the wall, so in my shop,
it'll either cross cut or rip a 4x8 sheet.
Yeah, this one here I
can on a track and do it exactly.
Yeah, this one here was cool. I could program it because doing my countertops, I used it basically for solid surface material like the Corian stuff. So that way I could put a sheet up there because the sheets
come. You need a special blade for that?
36 by.
What kind of blade do you use?
Oh, fuck. On that one, I think it had a carbide blade on it because I was cutting solid surface. So it was a pretty beefy one.
Wait a minute.
So I could put my sheets up there, program it, and it would do the rips, and I go over and pluck the shit off there. But I had a guy in the shop that would do that.
Wait a minute. $50,000 tile saw, Terry.
No, not tile saw, buddy. You didn't hear me, Mr. Mike. I said panel saw. Look up Holzer. HOLZ.
He cuts 4x8
HER.
4x8 sheets with it.
Yeah.
A panel saw will cut a 4x8 sheet. It'll
Yes.
rip it or cross cut it.
Yeah, but the solid surface material doesn't come in 4x8 sheets. Solid surface material like Corian comes
2x12 or something.
It's generally 36 by 72, I think.
36 by 72, and you would cut them up on the panel saw with the panel saw. I got a buddy who does fabrication, mostly steel, and he's got all kinds of digital.
Oh, well, a water jet. You'll have a horizontal water jet cutter for that.
I'm not sure exactly what he has.
Yeah.
But he programs it all on the computer. He runs the sheet through, and it comes out perfectly cut.
Yeah, that's CNC. At the commercial shop I worked at, we had 2 engineers in a room that were hooked up to the CNCs out in the shop, and there were 2 of them out there, and Mr. Oscar was running those. So my engineer would be in there, plug in the information out to the shop. Immediately, all Mr. Oscar did was load sheets of material onto that saw, and it would pneumatically pick them up, move them over, drop them down. Everything would rack into position, and zip, 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 zip. It would cut them all out, slap a fucking label on them already printed because you program in the information for it. So it told you if it was
what did you do with the waste?
And then it would spit them out. And then we had benches right there. So you put that on a cart, roll it over the bench. We had 6 guys over there with overhead pneumatics assembling the boxes. And the boxes would drop down, ship over to the landing bay. The truck would back up, load them up, and bingo, right to the fucking job.
What did you do with the waste, Terry?
Fucking a lot of it got thrown away because a lot of this was particle board. So these were box cabinets for commercial casework, which is just box.
Take a 4x8 sheet, then cut it to the maximum efficiency, and the waste would go in the trash. Yeah.
Yeah, there was very little. Yeah, it just.
You were assembling cabinets.
When you cut that stuff,
you'd program in the cabinet size. The sheets would run through and get cut.
Yeah,
the waste would go in the bin.
Once the engineers plug in the cabinet size for the respective deal, it bangs out the returns, the shelves, the toe kicks, stringers, and nailers.
How were the various pieces labeled? You do that by hand as they came out?
No, the labels are right there in it. You spool this.
It'd be printed
like decal material. It's like a decal material, and it prints the respective piece on it because each piece in the computer is identified as it cuts.
Each piece gets stamped.
It has to be identified because it goes to that respective cabinet. Also, that respective cabinet off of your blueprints goes to a respective position on the job. And we were doing hospitals and churches and shit like that. So there was, in one hospital I put in over 500 cabinets just in one floor.
Okay, and you
that was with 4 operating rooms, 2 nurses' stations, the doctor's lockers, the break room, the reception area, and the other little trivial bullshit.
And so you have an engineer.
Pardon me?
Who designed? Yeah,
there were 2 engineers in there,
and do they input the information?
Yes, because it was already. You do an RFI, request for information on the job. That dictates everything. Then it's set up in that fashion.
I get it.
So per plan, per elevation.
You were manufacturing to order.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you use the computerized equipment.
Yeah, CNC.
That's what my buddy does, but he fabricates metal.
Yeah. See, a lot of times with that, this here had it didn't use saw blades. What it does is these little deals come down that have like router bits in them, and those plunge in and make the respective cut. So the respective width of your router bit being a 1/2 inch, you lose a 1/2 inch out of each sheet when you make the cut.
The computer takes care of all of that, Terry.
Right, because it runs a program called a maximizer. So you're able to engineer all these different cuts off of a sheet.
I'll be back in a minute, Terry.
So the respective labels, because one sheet may have parts for 2 different cabinets for 2 different elevations. So that's the trick, because it doesn't spit all this shit out in order. It's kind of random. So you have to have physical people read that, stack it up appropriately, and go through. That's where the errors occur, though, because people fuck up. Or they enter fucked up information into the CNC. And everything looks good on black and white, so you don't get in a round hole. fucking hot out, huh, Mike?
Pretty bad when you get old and you get old.
Now, where I'm sitting, it is still.
Anyway, you still got it up there. I just ain't combing it over.
And I got a fan on me right here, too. Make that fan quit rotating and keep it right on me here, man. Shit, that would probably help, huh? And I run fans out here in the garage almost 24/7, 2 of them to keep it blowing around. I got a little air conditioner right there ready to hook up down on the floor. But I ain't got around to that yet. I'm just going to set up on a little portable cart and roll around with a water trap under it. And I may put a little dryer vent duct on the wall to duct it out, the hot air blowing outside. No, Miss Storm, you put fish in the freezer, not bodies. As a matter of that, I got some gar in there I want to cook up soon.
Okay, pardon me. I'm getting close.
What's your temperature over there, Doug?
I'm probably in the 50s or 60s now, maybe the 50s. Okay. So, I think I'm going to shut it down.
Yeah? Yeah, we're all slowing down.
Well, it's 11 o'clock.
10.
You're in Texas.
Anyway, Doug, I appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Good to see you this evening, Mr. Mike.
Hold on, I'll be there for a minute.
Nice to see you, Terry. Hope you're doing well.
Thank you, buddy.
See you again, buddy.
Hold on, Mike. Let me shut this down. See you all later. Stormy, Brian, Jerome.
Yep.
Sean.
Mr. Van Dam, Mr. Brian, Miss Storm, Mr. Sean, Miss T, Taz Tad,